Top of the top. TGIF, we back again. Like we never left. There we go. What's up? We up. Good to see everybody this morning. Another one, y'all. What's up? Intro. What's up, y'all? We back. The end of an era part 2. We back again on this closeout. It's a closeout and it's an upgrade. What's up? What's up? Might say anything. What's up, Kim Luda? What's up, Calm? What's up, Fatima? What's up, everybody? Good morning, Sharon. What's up, Dramatic? What's up, James? What's good, y'all? Inquiring Minds, what's good? Big Dolo, everybody up this morning. What's up? Shout out to the people. Shout out to the family. Y'all know what's up. Shout out to Photo Fave, VIP Elite, Family Network, about to step it up. Good morning, everybody. We're going to get into it. We live. Shout out to everybody that's up. Everybody that's in good standards. What's up? What's up, Positive Vibes? What's up, Tracy? Good morning, y'all. Shout out to the new people, everybody at the like button, comments, everything, man. Dropping links, donating, super chats, cash apps. Also, I appreciate y'all that get memberships to other people. I don't even know how y'all do it. When y'all on here is different from me, so I don't even know how to do that. There's a lot of stuff I don't know how to do because it's different. So I'm gonna look into stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't know you could grant people memberships and stuff like that. Yeah, so appreciate all the people that's been doing that as well. And yeah, we're gonna get into it today. Another live documentary this morning, y'all. Another live documentary. Shout out to everybody back. What's up, Shirley's? What's up? What's up, Kev Ross? What's up, bro? That's right, flexing, big muscle. What's up? Also, good morning, Purple Flower. What's up, Hood News? Shout out to everybody that been chiming in, everybody that been tapping in, everybody that been participating in the content. What's up? What's up, Michael King? Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate everybody that appreciate what I do. Y'all know ain't nothing for free. You know what I'm saying? If I'm homeless, I ain't got no Wi-Fi able to do this. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, appreciate everybody that understand what's going on out here. Let's just go. All right, let's go. I'm gonna be respectful today. I'm gonna chill out. I know a lot of people like Ashanti. Yes, she can get it. Yes, she can. I don't blame Nelly for knocking her up. But they just waited a long time. That was my whole thing with them, man. My whole thing with her and Nelly, I know that whole thing was just some thrown together stuff because Nelly was in trouble, meaning Nelly was scared of that Diddy stuff. Nelly was already getting arrested. Nelly got charges right now. Nelly was just scared, man. Went through the whole thing, y'all. You know, right after Diddy got in trouble for Cassie, Nelly got married. They got married the next month after that. Diddy got in trouble for Cassie 2023 November. Nelly and Ashanti got married in December. But remember, they kept it in secret. Yeah. Plus, Ashanti was going to Dubai, y'all. Y'all know that. A lot of y'all know she was going to Dubai. And, you know, we're not going to assume what she was doing, but for some reason, her ass kept going to Dubai. She didn't have no career the whole time. So, I ain't got nothing against Ashanti. I think she cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against Nelly neither. I don't got nothing against, you know what I'm saying? But just going to keep it real, y'all. Truth is, Ashanti's from Def Jam. She's from the family tree, y'all. The whole Def Jam is being it's already destroyed. But now the whole Def Jam tree is embarrassing, y'all. It's in stone now. We also gonna be talking about DMX. He officially has been robbed for all his music. Now I did a video called "Worth More Dead Than Alive," and I spoke about DMX. I was talking about him, Biggie, Tupac, their estates. Yeah, like how Miss Wallace, you know, she had took that payout. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, you know, when Biggie died, he was worth $10 million, but when Miss Wallace had that estate, it was like $160 million. Yeah. So right now, guess what? We don't know who got Biggie estate. See how that play out? Miss Wallace dead. I tell you, everything is playing out in our face. So when I tell you at the end of an era, y'all, I can count it out so many ways. You watching the characters from this movie die out. Like, you know how we used to watch TV movies, and they show you at the end, this happened to so-and-so, this happened to them, and they show them fade away. That's what's going on now, y'all. Yeah, everybody's passing away. So even when we talk about Ashanti, her foundations are destroyed. Irv Gotti is responsible for her career. I called him Perv Gotti, but he's dead now. Ashanti comes from Def Jam. Russell Simmons is her family member. He's in a cave. Jay-Z was also part of her family. Y'all know what's up with him. You know what's up with Dame Dash. That's her family too. Cameron is her family. All them family. Can you see how Def Jam looking now, y'all? Can you see how Def Jam look? Let me show you another one of Ashanti family members. Method Man, Def Jam. Can you now see New York when I was telling you how New York is the biggest clowns now? And the only reason why, y'all, they did not all bow out gracefully, y'all. Yo, we are watching the reality of rap, hip hop. It is so much in this. The whole aspect of the child that never grows up. You finally have proof of what they had to go through, what they deal with. And family, we also have the proof that they are mentally insane. They are mentally destroyed. You got to look at 20 years plus of everything they was doing. Lying. Can you imagine if you had to tell lies for 20 years straight every day of your life? You're just a liar. Can you believe if you had to live like a liar? How stressful that is? The drugs, the sex, the no sleep, always on jets, never home in their bed, never with their kids for real. They don't be with their kids like us. Oh, stop it. Whenever they be with their kids, they on borrowed time. Y'all got to prove about all their family structures. But then you seen people start families late, like Jay-Z. You seen people start, you seen them start families in their 30s and 40s. And because like I told y'all before, when they realized their careers were dead, then they started having kids, y'all. That's the only reason why. It's the only reason why. The only reason why they started having kids, because they knew. Because when you're an entertainer, man, kids slow up your money. And they always was in the chase to get those big bags. So they only had kids because that became the next gimmick, y'all. The next gimmick for their brands and brand merging. And that's what I tell you. That's when they started to make a spectacle and a mockery of marriages. So you're going to see at the same time they were pushing certain agendas, the same time they were making a mockery of marriages. That's why I tell marriages were getting trolled, pranked, and straight couples and straight people were getting pranked. It's been on for over 10 years, y'all. They all two-way, y'all. All of them. So that's why you're going to see Ashanti. She had her kids late, but we ain't talking about that. Part of the plan, what I'm telling you is, they, like Ashanti, her role was for you to like her. Yeah, like her. That's why most of us like her. Yeah. A lot of women like her too. Yes, they do. She's cool. But the thing with Ashanti, y'all, she knows a whole lot. She knows a whole lot about a whole lot. You get it? So, being that she knows a whole lot, if she stays quiet, she's not innocent. But she's good people. But she's a good person. Like I said, she's good people. She play a part. But she's another one, y'all. Ashanti don't got her mind either. She was chasing this career from a young girl too. Her mother controlled her too. She's nothing but another Beyonce, a New York version. Her mother always been in her life, always been pursuing to be big. Things never went in her favor. But she's a big kid now, y'all. The truth is she's a big kid, and she want that career. She want that stage. She want that light. But you're gonna we looking at now reality, y'all. They supposed to be doing other things by now. I don't care if Ashanti owned a cookie shop. They supposed to be doing other things, family. This is what's showing they're delusional. This is what's showing they didn't have nothing to do. They didn't know nothing about business. They had handlers, controllers. Their controllers and handlers didn't want them to start no businesses. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this backfired a lot. It's like her mother could have wanted her to always be a performer because that money's so good and fast, they would never think about business. So I say a lot of this is coming back to haunt all of them. None of them gonna have generational wealth. No, y'all, it's panning out. And we talking about the whole Def Jam, best of both worlds. That album came out on Def Jam. R. Kelly appealed is all the way down the toilet. He's never coming home. And on top of that, he has to pay somebody for life. because of an STD he gave them. Him and Usher, same thing, y'all. It's a lot of them, y'all. R. Kelly had STDs. You know what he had, right? Rice Krispies. No disrespect to nobody that got the H. It's different reasons. I understand that. But these people are nasty, and they pervs, and they super nasty. And everything you heard, like I said, everything we heard about with all them diseases is the truth. When they say most of all them got hurt, it's the truth. That's why I say we heard about everything, but we never hear about no condoms. How we know we don't hear about condoms? Common sense, y'all. How many times you always hear about them getting people pregnant unplanned? Zion, Anthony Edwards. We always hear about the unplanned pregnancy. They don't wear condoms, and they two-way on top of that. That's what makes them nasty. They are the number one disease spreaders, and then they promote to you to spread diseases. Yeah, no condom. No condom. So R. Kelly and Usher got the same thing. And in both R. Kelly and Usher's story, both of them got accused by men. It's a man in R. Kelly trial. Yes, it is. It's a man in Usher ST. Yes, it was. So, like I said, they've been doing these looks to see, okay, they've been telling y'all the truth. But every time they tell you the truth, you support the people more, y'all. So that's what been happening. Usher has been exposed on this same internet we on right now, 2017 to 18, for having STDs and making a payout. And what happened after that? He still sold out concerts. They still went to Vegas. Because you know why? Most of Hollywood got it. That's why. That's what y'all not getting. When you see Taraji P at Usher concert and you see all them nasty hoes still kissing on Usher, it's because all of them got it. That's why. All them with it. I'm telling you, man. When he said they're not like us, they different, y'all. They're really the nasty demons of the industry. Yes, they're really the nasty perverted goats of the thing, man. Yes, they are, man. They are the sex individuals. Spread it through the music. They are nasty. Yes. This is why they're using to put curses on us. Yes, they got contaminated blood. They got diseases, right? They're trifling. They're low down piece of crap, and they become your role model. So you're going to become just like them. That's right. Let's go. Remember when I told y'all, right? We've been talking about this. I've been talking to y'all about this technology. Talking about it. So I'm going to show y'all, man. Damn, you can't make this stuff up. Today gonna be a good one, y'all. Trust me. This is what you're looking at, man. I just took a picture of this morning. Look how clear this shit is, y'all. I took a picture of this on my TV. Big screen. Look how clear that shit look. Guess what? That's AI. Remember yesterday when I told y'all they oversaturated us with AI? Remember when I told you anybody doing street content, soon they're gonna be getting no more money, gonna be finished? When I said I think they're going to outlaw everything street, gangster. When I told you they got so much AI on this shit, AI is going to take over and control it. AI is doing gangster content. What made me pay attention to this? When I saw the cover say, Big U, LA's most dangerous crip. What? I know that's a lie. Because I know he's a celebrity crip. I'm like, I know it's plenty of crips. Wait, come on now. I know what's up. So I see that, I'm like, I'm like, that's some sauce on it. Yesterday, let me click on this real quick. I knew what it was. I just want to hear it. AI. Big U. LA's most dangerous crip. See the views on that? 381,000 AI. This is what I was telling y'all, the AI takeover. This is what I was telling people. If you do not have real subscribers that come back to your channel every day for you, they can get street content anywhere. And it's going to look better. And it's going to be more professional. And I'm just telling you, that's what's going on now, y'all. They made it where anybody on this thing, you got to step your game up or you're going to disappear. And on top of that, you do got people putting promotional money behind their ads. Yes, they are. So this Big U video might have 100 plus Google ad dollars behind it. That's what's going on now. And it pops up on the big screen. You see what I'm saying? You see how I took a picture of this on the TV. See how clear it is? It's a new world, y'all. So I told you, AI gonna take over. So shout out to all the people that tap into this channel every day. Y'all not robots. The real people gonna tap in. That's why I always tell you that. I know what all this about. This why, and I always told people on this channel, I built it brick by brick. I knew about all this stuff. I knew if I had fake views, fake following, one day I'm gonna get exposed. I'm gonna destroy myself. And my channel gonna be fake and it's gonna be crashing because nobody gonna come back. Nobody gonna remember me, and that's gonna be that. I was only hot as a trending topic, and that's just that. So I knew you gotta build a real fan base because it's just like the rap game. The rap game based on record sales. If you can't prove record sales, you ain't getting no deals. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't perpetrate record sales. Then you get booked for a concert and nobody buy no damn tickets. You're gonna get exposed. You can't book no show. You lying about record sales. These people don't book shows, walkthroughs, and you ain't got no fans. So I always knew that. So that's why I know I can make up fans from a lot of myself. So that's why when I told you everybody that come on this channel, I know for a fact, I know my numbers. Everybody that come back to this channel is because they come back. When I get more numbers, because they push it, they ain't even pushing my video. I see another day, I've been on 600 even for weeks. 600 even. Shit don't move. So I know what they be doing. Like I said, it's control. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to show anybody I also want to show y'all this too. Everybody on YouTube, pay attention to this. Especially all you gangster content creators. I make gangster content. I ain't about that, y'all. I want y'all to see something. I want you to see how as long as you've been on this internet, busting your ass, getting up every day, grinding, making your content, doing all these lives, 2, 3 hours, 4 hours. One video, 380,000. You ain't got not one video on your channel with this many views. One day, did you see it? Over 250,000. AI. Yes, it's AI control. But guess what? It's all about who's controlling the AI. I also think these pages are set up by certain people. I'm telling you, I think they're going to crash certain areas with machinery. Like this could be somebody out the country doing this stuff. Yes, the same thing TD Jakes found out about. Yes, I think it's going to be a lot of people. I think what's going to happen. I think, let's say, I'm going to give you a clue. Let's say all the street content in America, all the black content, hip hop, R&B, gangster. I think everybody in Africa is going to make that content now. I think a lot of people from Ghana and places like that are making that content, but they're going to be using AI. Yup. And they're going to be dominating these airwaves. I'm already seeing it. Let's go. All right. Let's go to ASHANTI, y'all. We got to go back into the dysfunction. We're going back in all of this. Let's go. Okay. Nah, okay, that's a real person, but I seen the AI joint on the same screen. It was the same type of video. Get it? But he might use AI on the joint though. Yeah, because I heard AI on it. I heard AI. Yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? But see, another thing too is some of these channels, like I said, are professional. They're not regular YouTubers. You get what I'm saying? Some of them are professional companies, professional people. Get it? Yeah. Like, I could have worked in Hollywood, then I started a YouTube channel. But guess what? My YouTube channel going to be different from all of y'all because I know all the Hollywood tricks. I know all the professional tricks. I know how to register my channel different from yours. You get it? Yes. I know how to comply with certain rules and regulations to get certain passes. My channel is more professional than yours, so it's gonna get pushed different. So yeah, it's a difference between channels, y'all. Like I said, that's another thing y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Now you seeing that. That's what I showed y'all with cassie. He worked for T-Mobile. A lot of these people are professional channels for real. All right, let's go. So we just looking at a closeout on a lot of different behavior, right? ASHANTI's over 40. We spoke about this. And to be honest with y'all, I noticed before when I used to speak about ASHANTI and all this, I had to be real careful, y'all. Because like I said, I realized a lot of people are still wrapped up in these people, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, this shit getting sad now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to see that people had the same passion for these people like they did when they were young children and 20 years ago. And I also see that y'all know damn well there's never no such thing as people over 40 getting pregnant like that. But then I watched a lot of y'all was like, oh, that's so nice and that's cool. And like a lot of y'all was just like, ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's like, man, it ain't nothing wrong with it, y'all, but it's like, it's just something with it. It's like, y'all know that stuff is just not normal, y'all. Because this woman could have been got pregnant. And like I said, a woman that couldn't get pregnant, having a baby late, that's different, y'all. But I look at them, I know the truth. It was always about the career first, never about the kid. Then I also know the kid became a gimmick. Once you have a kid that's entertaining, they start a family, they already knew one thing, they're going to trend again. That's why I saw her on TV a couple weeks ago. Remember I showed y'all she was happy as hell. But if she wasn't pregnant by Nelly, she would have been forgotten, y'all. But not only that, you know damn well they don't know nothing about parenting, y'all. It's another thing too. They don't know nothing about parenting. When you're a celebrity and you've been in this game from a teenager chasing your success, running around your whole life, then you just have a kid and you older, you know nothing about no parenting. But their mommies be around, so it's different. So anyway, yeah, the thing is, I'm talking about today, she's still performing on stage. She's performing while she's pregnant. And she's overseas on top of that. She did that the last time. She's working while she's pregnant. You know what can happen. Y'all know what can happen her doing all that, right? So does she need the money? Or what the hell is going on, y'all? Are they making her do it? What is going on? Ashanti is pregnant, working her ass off. I said, in my opinion, these celebrities going to be working to the day they die. You starting to see it, y'all. They over 40. But we also looking at Def Jam. Where are they now? It's all over with. Murder Inc. Dipset. Rockefeller. It's over with. Now you seeing the end, y'all. That's why I said it was meant for us to follow them and then we'll be delusional. I was supposed to think it was cool for her to be pregnant and dancing on stage. No, it's not. I didn't lose my mind, y'all. This shit is not, no. Especially if that's my woman, my wife. Hell no, you ain't going overseas. You got to fly on planes, sleep in hotels, stand on stage, then come back home, all that pregnant. Hell no. When you had a baby, that's one thing. That's like right now, like I said, always thank you very much, Toy. Always bring it to common sense. Right now, you pregnant ladies, you got the option to stay home from work at 2 months pregnant, 3 months pregnant. You want to work, so you want to keep going to work? You really want to keep going to work? So okay then. When and the difference is, y'all, you know when you're a singer, y'all, you know they gotta use stuff. They gotta say it from that gut. They gotta use real energy. Just like when I'm talking for hours, that take energy, y'all. Yes, it does. So screw talking. She gotta sing, stay on note, stay in key, remember her songs, and sing more than one, and do more than one concert. Does she need the money, or is she in a position where she can't afford to turn the money down? This is what we're looking at, y'all. So you're seeing your generation is worse than the old generation because you've never seen nobody from no other generations do this pregnant, y'all. That's why I say they're the most embarrassing. Tina Turner, man, do that stuff pregnant. None of them did that stuff pregnant. None of them. This generation, you saw that because they turned them into whores, y'all. They turned them into the Statue of Liberty. All right, that's what they turned them into. The pregnant woman in the water. All right. Yes, and it's dealing with exploitation. Exploitation, get it? Y'all know, for my people that deal with certain cultures, you know, the woman's supposed to be covered. Especially during pregnancy, she's supposed to be covered. But you want to see with these celebrities, in their religion, everything backwards. So what? They show you their stomach. They show you their body. And then what happened? They were all participating in a mind control program. Woman, show your belly. Show your belly and take pictures and post it. Show your belly. Show your belly. And everybody did it because that was the plan. All right? That was the plan. All right? The most sacred thing, like I said, let's look at it, y'all. The celebrities did all this. They made women make a mockery of pregnancy. Show your belly. Meanwhile, I'm the type, I don't want nobody to touch my woman's belly. Talking about good luck. Huh? No. What they make a mockery of? Pregnancy. While they were showing their belly, Megan was promoting what? Plan B. Right? Same time they promoting pregnancy, promoting, boom, take a pill. Then on top of that, while that's going on, they're making a mockery of marriage. Fake get married, cheat scandals. Everything I'm saying, use this trending topics. When I told you that all of their ass went to work on the internet and they then stopped making music. Why is Ashanti still here? The internet, not because of her music. She has nothing on the radio, never have in a long time. Same thing with Nelly, y'all. To show you, they've been turned the internet into all of your entertainment. They've been did it, y'all. They've been made it where they became characters in your life, but it was all in your imaginary brain, y'all. And it was done on this internet for 10 years. Actors, like I keep every platform, pick one. TikTok, YouTube, actors, ex-celebrities, proved already, Crip Matt, Disney star, YouTube channel. Kept telling you this, man. Even though all these platforms were for us, they were for the big screen. Y'all keep forgetting that. They were for TVs and Hollywood screens. Cable TV, that was for them. The internet was for us. Once we was doing our thing, they learned about this thing called internet sensation. They learned about this thing called people going viral, getting more famous than them, because y'all still don't want to accept and remember, it was actually a whole lot of content creators on a lot of platforms that were famous more than celebrities. And somehow y'all forgot about all of that and went right back to all the celebrities that were already washed up. When I kept telling you, it is a lot of y'all that revived all of their careers. That's what I mean. All of them were in the trash in the 20 teens. Once Instagram came out, 2011, that is what kept all of them staying concurrent. All of them. They were been finished. And then if you don't believe me, if I asked you, how much good music did they make since 2011? You couldn't tell me. What song in Atlanta? You couldn't tell me. Because the whole Atlanta experience, they wasn't making no music. I remember the whole experience like yesterday. That's why I say I remember none of them had no hits. None of them had no music. Nobody wanted to hear from none of them. I remember when K. Michelle was winning, nobody wanted to hear ASHANTI. I remember everything like yesterday, y'all. They were all gone. Poof. They lived through the internet because they started this thing. Once they realized they were broke and never coming back, they understood they can monetize their platforms. By them monetizing their platforms, they can make some money. They can keep some fans, stay relevant, and every now and then get booked for a show. And that's how they was able to make it through. And then you'll see every old rapper, every old celebrity started a page, and they all started doing the same thing. Oh, shit, there's money on Instagram? Really? And that's what happened, because they're all vultures. Actually, y'all, if it wasn't for social media, damn near all of these celebrities would be fucking broke right now. Yes, most of them would right now, y'all. Yes, they would. All right? So remember, fans, y'all kept all of them going, because y'all the ones that go pay to see ASHANTI perform Pregnant. It's the fans. All right? So this is also how they able to monitor the fans is delusional, because they'll pay to see a pregnant woman singing on stage. All right? Over the weekend, the R&B princess made a glowing appearance at a concert in Dublin, and fans couldn't help but notice that the mama-to-be was moving a little more gingerly than usual. And it's no wonder ASHANTI is very pregnant right now, with reports suggesting she's due summertime in early summer. Shout out to Media Takeout. So you see right here, y'all, she's very pregnant. All right? She's not just a little pregnant. She due soon, a couple more months. All right? Couple more months she's due, y'all. So what's the deal? Does she have to do this? Why the hell are they working so hard? And why the hell are they working more the older they get? Because I think their life been flashing, y'all. See, I think even when you've been in this game like them for 20-something years, even if you got 4, 5 million, you're going to still be scared because you're like, damn. And know what else people not understanding, y'all? This is nobody comprehending neither. Y'all know everything went up. The property went up. Y'all know all that goddamn rich stuff went up too. That's why I say, I meant to say that too, family. Y'all know Chris Brown live in Vegas too now, right? All of them got their ass put out of Vegas. They all got kicked out. And the ones that can't afford Hollywood, their ass had to go. When I told you Hollywood was going back to the original status of the Caucasian celebrity, that's what it is. Chris Brown ass live in Las Vegas. They all live in Las Vegas. All the black celebrities moving to Las Vegas now, y'all. Yup, that's y'all new prison, Vegas. Because all y'all going to be the clowns of Vegas. See how they did? I'm telling you, did it sleep? You know what they did, y'all? Remember when I kept telling y'all Vegas going to be the new Hollywood. Vegas the new playground. Guess what they did? They tricked all the black celebrities, move to Vegas. They ran all their ass out of Palisade, Malibu. Go to Vegas. Now y'all gonna be the celebrities of Vegas, and y'all gonna be the main attraction of Vegas. All right, black celebrities, y'all gonna be the entertainers of Vegas. All right, y'all, you get it? Y'all gonna be the spectacles of Vegas. Black celebrities, you gonna be the one that had the black people go to Vegas. As long as y'all ass don't come to Hollywood no more, stay in Vegas. It's already, the script is already written. Even though in Los Angeles, every black person damn near was raised, one day they're gonna go to Vegas. The whole time you didn't know that Vegas was gonna be our prison. Yup. And it's gonna be a lot of hot ass summers and a whole lot of bacon out that bitch. Yup. Vegas. Yeah, a lot of them black celebrities live in Vegas now, y'all. Yes, they do. That the mansion prices done double, y'all. If our rent went up, what you think the mansions did? What you think all that stuff did? Yeah, they kicked their ass out. That stuff is for only the people that can afford it, the real celebrities. Which means you got to be in current standard of an A-list celebrity. You have to be in current standard of the Oscars, Grammys, and all that stuff, the real celebrity. Y'all know how that go. Let's go. A very pregnant Ashanti struggles to move at Dublin concert, but still delivers the hits. Still doing the Murder Inc. hits. What's up, Shayla? So like I said, the end of an era. Ashanti is not only performing, it's not like she got new music, y'all. It's not like she going out because she want her new music to trend with the old stuff. This stuff she could have been did. No, Ashanti is taking the opportunity to get all the shine she can get. Told you she been on TV. Nelly knock her up, get money for her. And that's good for both of them. You see what I'm saying? Because all Nelly wanted was that fruity stuff off of him. All right? Tell y'all the truth, man. Soon as Nelly seen that baby all come out that house, that was it. He called Ashanti up quick. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Remember what we did back in the day? Yeah, we gotta do that again. This time we gotta do the baby thing for real. Nelly knew this stuff, y'all. Nelly knew he was on this internet with Diddy all those years, y'all. When that baby all got exposed, Nelly got the shaking. It's for real. That's why I said Ashanti know what's up. They family. Because they've been around each other for years. Okay, Ashanti might be bumping in more ways than one because your fave is still on stage and performing even while carrying baby number 2. Nelly's supposed to got the bag. But see, I don't think this got nothing to do with Nelly, y'all. The truth is, I think this got to do with Ashanti, y'all. I'm not playing, man. I think she's a big kid right now. I think she's loving all this shine. She don't give a damn. She don't care. I look at it like because I'm looking at it like this. All the years she was irrelevant, meaning, when Murder Inc. got in trouble, that really what ruined her career, honestly. When they had to go to trial, that ruined it. So she went a lot of years without nothing. Then y'all keep forgetting, man. So many people came out during that time. Keisha Cole, y'all was loving Keisha Cole, man. I think as soon as she fell, Keisha Cole took her spot. Y'all know what happened. And R&B, it was coming back to back. Y'all forgot about Ashanti, man. Plus, she was in that paperwork with Irv. She couldn't do nothing. He had a hostage, prisoner. So, I look at her now where she finally get a chance to get her shine. K. Michelle gone, Mary gone, Faith gone, Fantasia gone. Get it? Everybody gone. It's her turn. That's how I look at it. Even Cassie took her spot. Stop it. Yeah. So I look at it like she's that woman. Been dealing with this her whole life. Always wanted the fame, y'all. When that shit put in your head as a kid, it's different. It's different, y'all. It's different when you're a kid. It's different when your mother put it in you, your father put it in you. It's certain things your mother and father put in you young. It's in you to this day, right? Where their parents put entertainment in them as young. It's in them to this day. And plus, her mother eats off her. So if your mother's your manager and she gonna want you to keep working, yeah, I know you cool with Nelly, but that ain't putting no money in my pocket. Yeah, you cool with Nelly, Shanti, but if you don't work, I'm your manager, your mommy, I don't eat. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The whole point in the seriousness is this woman can't have a miscarriage, y'all. I mean, it's reality. But you're looking at her taking the opportunity the second time to run with it. Because after the first baby, she ain't getting no more attention no more. See, that's what happened. That's why I say, woman, a lot of it's y'all fault. Take responsibility. It's y'all fault. Because after the first baby, and Ashanti had the baby, and she started seeing the likes, y'all wasn't hitting the like button like that. When she was big and stuff after pregnancy, y'all wasn't in the comment section. So Ashanti felt left out again. Then she seen y'all messing around with glorilla and sexy red again. So she got pregnant again. And then she got her attention back. And there you go. All right? We ain't gonna forget Beyonce been put in the dirt, and we ain't gonna forget about Nicki Minaj. Let's be real. So Ashanti Ben was gone, y'all. But when she had that baby and y'all ain't showing no love, that was it, man. So she had to get pregnant again. She realized, y'all, this gonna keep the attention on her, man. All right? So don't be surprised she have another baby. I'm gonna be real. The thing is, why did Ashanti wait to over 40 to have these kids, man? Didn't they say it's more complications when you have a child older? Okay, well, if she's pregnant older, why the hell is she working harder? What the hell is wrong with Ashanti, y'all? Not only can she have a miscarriage, she can hurt herself too. Just being real. So it's showing you something ain't right with this, y'all. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. And now look, you said you didn't know she had one, and that's because she's not really that relevant, only amongst certain people. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth. Only certain people, like I said, only they fans. They only live through the gram. So you got people that don't be on the gram and they not subscribed to Ashanti, so they don't know nothing about her. They don't know nothing about what she got going on. And that's what I was telling people. Like when I said, like, now they made it where the people on the internet gonna be the ones in the bubble, and everybody else be on point with the real world. Meaning, she's not big as you think she is, but if you on the gram seeing Ashanti all day, you're gonna think she big. But if I ask you who's really big in the world, you wouldn't know if you don't watch TV. You wouldn't know. Because the people that's big gonna be on what? Good Morning America, USA Today. That's when you know who winning right now, the big people. So yeah. So that's why I say they all are like these celebrities now. They like real low now, y'all. So anyway, this the Tina Turner of your generation, y'all. You have grown to a point with your music to the point where now this is your Tina Turner and Aretha Franklins. All right, that's just what it is, y'all. So also, the end of an era, y'all now all know the truth. But it's all in the story. It's all together. His affiliations with Diddy. What's the connection? Bad Boy, Def Jam. The connections of Mace. Mace manager always had Nelly. Get it? Mace manager was the manager of Nelly. Mace manager knew Diddy. Always was a connection. Nelly was always a favorite. Told you that's how it worked, y'all. They'll make it like this person got on. He blew up. But little did we know back then, Nelly was already a somebody. Family, New York City. Once again, this is the proof what they were doing. After 2000, I learned that they said that music was going to be based on regions. But you will see in 2000, family, they stopped signing New York rappers, New York artists, New York people from New York City, born and raised. All right? Zero on the Social Security. They signed Nelly, which gave us the proof they went to St. Louis to make a superstar, not New York. This gave us the proof they could have made somebody in New York a superstar. They didn't want to do that because after 2000s, they only wanted people they can control. One thing they learned about New York hip-hop in the 80s and 90s, you can't control New York people. It's too hands-on. So this is your proof. They handpicked Nelly from St. Louis and said, you're going to be the one. But I'm also showing you how they always had these people in the background before they come out. All right? We got all the proof now. It's 25 years later. All right? And it's no more nothing. It's no more nothing hidden. All right? That's why Nelly was picked. Nelly was already a favorite. Always knew what they was doing with Nelly, man. I tell you, a lot of these men, they were getting out of strip clubs. They were already grown. They were already boys from rich families. Their kids would get, their father, parents were giving them away. Yes, these were some of these kids from the same Hollywood system. Get it? Yeah. That's what a lot of this stuff was about, y'all. So like I said, when you see to this day the St. Lunatics suing Nelly because the St. Lunatics didn't know, Nelly was already handpicked. Nelly was already a favorite. Nelly was already a somebody, and he needed the street gang. This is when they was playing the game. You take the favorite. You take the Raymond Usher the fourth, and then you get 4 of his real friends from the hood. You get 4 real people from St. Louis. You put them around him, and then you put on the St. Louis hat. And then this is how they're going to rep the city. They're going to get the whole real image. They're going to get everything behind them. And when they get to a certain level, they turn pop, they get rich, they're going to cut everybody off. You will see the Nelly program, same exact program as Jay-Z. It's all the same program, y'all. All right? The artificial celebrity, the celebrity that the game they started playing in the 2000s. When they all started showing their true colors as time went on, they were all still hanging together, and that's why I told you I put it all together. All right? So you will see Ashanti is the Statue of Liberty, all right? And you know who she is, all right? She's the hoe in the water. That's that, all right? So like I said, she's actually dealing with exploitation, y'all. She's actually dealing with perversion, all right? Because everybody knows the most respectable way for a woman to carry herself is to cover her belly, because that pregnancy and that child in her belly is very sacred. Yes. But when you turn into a goat and you just have kids, pregnancy, stuff like that don't really mean too much. Yeah, because you just pop them out. Get it? That's how it works, y'all. That's how it works. Top of the top, up on a Friday. TGIF Friday. Good to see everybody this morning. Shout out to everybody that's in position. Yes, I would knock up Ashanti too. But if I was with her, I would say I don't think that's a good idea right now. Yeah, that's what I would have said. And damn sure if you're pregnant, you damn sure ain't doing all that. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I'm the type. See, okay, let's see it. Let's go into this, y'all. Let's see about psyche. Let's see what people had at real quick. All right. So, she performing on stage pregnant, bro. But let's check this out, bro. Now, if this was our girl and we was in the crib and she was pregnant, and we said, and she asked us to go to the store, and we said we don't feel like it, you go to the store, what they gonna say? Or let's say she pregnant, bro, and she put her clothes and stuff on, and she say, I'm about to go to the store, go to the grocery store real quick, I'll be right back. And you ain't say nothing, and you let her go to the grocery store pregnant, and she come back with all them bags. What's gonna happen, bro? What's she gonna say? What they gonna say? They're gonna say, how you let her do that pregnant? I was pregnant, you let me go to the store, you let me do all this stuff. See, in the real world, you let a woman pregnant do stuff, it's not good. But in celebrity world, the world of fantasy, when a woman work hard as hell pregnant, it's normal. So I'm gonna keep showing y'all, man. Keep showing y'all. See, if me and bro did this, let our woman do all that shit, we'd be in trouble. See, we'll be slandered. See that? Nelly rich. I'm just showing y'all, fam. That's all I'm showing y'all. I'm gonna make it all common sense. See what I'm saying? Bro, your wife pregnant, you let her go upstairs, all that. Your girl pregnant, you let her go upstairs, all of that. You see, you feel what I'm saying? You let her do all the extra stuff. You just playing the game like you don't see nothing. You know you're going to get hell for that. So, she's pregnant. She got to go to airports, get on planes, go overseas. And y'all know damn well what else, y'all. You can get sick at airports. You get sick on planes. She can catch something overseas. What's she doing? Performing around all these people on stages, working. Gotta breathe. Baby need oxygen. She's singing from the top of her lungs. Remember, it's different. It's different, y'all. See, singing from the top of her lungs, that's oxygen. I know babies need oxygen. So you see what I'm saying? I'm just showing y'all. See, it's not normal. See, but if she had a miscarriage, maybe that's a bigger story. I don't know, y'all. Just showing you. Nah, man. Nah, what it is too, they don't look at babies like you look at babies. That's why. You get it? Where are they now? Here's your proof. Ashanti still working on stage. That's where they at. Nelly, he hoping his name don't come up in nothing with Diddy. He hoping. All right? I told you, wherever you see them rappers, what you going to see? All right, then. Let's go. Where are they now? I don't know. We don't know where Beanie at. We know where some of them at. Yeah. One thing we do know, they all broke. We know about that. Anybody see Hell Rail? Last time we seen Hell Rail, he was getting chased around a buffet. That was messed up what they did to Hell Rail, man. Yeah. I don't think Hell Rail was with the program, y'all. That's why he broke. See, if you're not one of them, see, they only need a Hell Rail for the street, jail, blood credibility. When they didn't need that blood credibility and that street stuff, kick them to the curb. That's right. What happened to y'all boy 40 Cal from Dipset? I'm just showing y'all. Where are they now? This is your generation version of what? Where are they now? What's the other ones, y'all? This your generation time of what? Unsung. It's your time now, y'all. I'm giving you the proof. Time passed. Remember we was watching all the old heads, everybody else, the 70s groups, the Gap Band, all that stuff, whatever. It's your time now. Where are they now? All right? The end of an era, part 2. Let's go. We up. Top of the top. Good morning, Miss Mississippi. Everything will be time stamped. Good morning, Natural Immunity. Sprite, Carmen. Anonymous. What's up? 40 count, hell, well, yeah. Yeah, see, maybe they wasn't with the program, y'all. That's why I say I do this also for all of the people that got blackballed, that I know what happened, got used, got their slang taken, was able to stay irrelevant. That's just, you're going to see they all got the same pattern. That's how it go. I'm a lame-ass rapper. See, I was from the street, but I was up the street so long around this Hollywood shit, playing baby all games, I lost my fucking touch. So guess what? Every now and then I got to get somebody fresh out the hood. What's the new slang they're using in the hood, bro? What's going on? What's the new slang? What's the new drip? What's the new this? Da, da, da. So now I'm back popping. Now, get rid of him. Cameron Votto. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna see this too. They always need somebody. See Cameron? He couldn't do that show by himself. Cameron week 2. He keep telling you, don't let him fool you. Cameron is a punk. He's a glorified sissy. Yeah, he is. Actually, to tell you the truth, Jimmy is actually harder than Cameron, y'all. Now, that's the truth. That's the truth. Mace and Jimmy is harder than Cameron, fam. Yes, he is. Yes, they are. That's why you ain't hear about Cameron doing nothing to Mace when he took his money. I'm not playing with y'all. Cam is a real punk, is one of all of them. Huh? You're going to see, now that the time has passed, 25 years later, you're not drunk and high of nothing right now. You'll see some of them could not stand alone. Cameron is one of them because he's a punk. And when you a punk from Harlem and you scared somebody going to see you really pink, you got to have the goons around you. So Dipset had some of the realest people around them, yes. Murder Inc. had what? Some of the realest people from Queens around them, yes. But they were punks. Ja Rule was the biggest punk. Everybody know that. But we talking about Dipset. Where are they now? Murder Inc. Where are they now? Irv Gotti's dead. When he died, his name was Perv God. He had an open case, just like his daddy Russell and Kevin Lyles. Def Jam disgrace. Def Jam is destroyed, y'all. Yes, it's officially over. The house of Def Jam is closed. All right? Ja Rule, he can't even show his face. He's ashamed of himself. If Ja Rule go to his catalog, his best hit's going to have Jay-Z on it. He going to cry because Irv dead. Huh? And ASHANTI pregnant with Nelly, but they all embarrassing because they didn't do nothing else. Yeah. So what else? Boom. You know everybody that was with Murder Inc. gone black. You already know Black Child, Cadillac Child. You already know that because they was never going to pay. I knew what they was doing back then because I knew what they was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? I know about that shit back then. I knew about all that shit back then. All right? They were making fake-ass groups because this is when they had labels and they were controlling hip-hop with entourages because they started the gangster rap program. And they started the entourage program because they knew if the rappers had an entourage, you was going to have an entourage. Then you will see when Def Jam took off with this entourage gang clique movement, you will see how everybody's in on it because you will see how Cadillac Escalade started to come out. Big trucks, big Suburbans, big Tahoe started popping, right? They started to market the big trucks to the gangsters, the drug dealers. For all y'all going to be deep in these trucks with them guns and them drugs, and y'all going to go to jail because you didn't know that those big trucks were criminal profile vehicles. In this country, they have always made criminal profile vehicles that were pushed by the rappers. If I showed you a Dipset video, I'll show you Escalade. I will show you because it's the program. You guys going to do what the rappers do. You're going to be in them Escalades. You're going to have them big-ass guns. Y'all going to be deep. And that's what's going to happen when you come to Manhattan, Brooklyn, get pulled up. Bloop, 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 bloop. It was all part of the program, y'all. It was always meant to be like that. You follow the rappers, you're going to jail. You follow Dipset, they're going to show you what that jail about. And then you're going to learn about state property, because now you state property. Then they're going to teach you about how to act in jail. Get it? That's how it works. All right? Mess around, Murder Inc., you're going to be state property. That's right. Dipset, the diplomats, the bridge between the streets and the police. Diplomats, we in the middle. We cool with everybody. We cool with the cops, and we cool with the thugs. Get it? Diplomats. We cool with everybody. We cool with the officers, and we cool with the gangsters and the drug dealers. Dipset. And that's why Dipset never go to jail, because we got what? Diplomatic immunity. You got diplomatic immunity, you don't go to jail. Told you I've been through this shit. Let's go, family. So let's go. We up. Friday. What's up? Good to see y'all, man. What's up, Taryn? All right, y'all, let's go. What's up, Ed? Also, shout out to Annette. I see you in here the other day, Annette. What's up? Let's go. All right? Y'all ready to face reality, end of an era. Huh? He always been pink and a punk. Reason why I'm saying that, because I saw recently they was trying to get at Jewels, but no, that's all of y'all. The question is, Cam, did you do anything to Jewels? Did you do anything to Jewels, Cam? Because we know what you got to do. Why am I saying that? Because Ashanti is your goddamn cousin. They all together, y'all. They all a family. This is what I kept telling you. It's so beautiful when I noticed that I can sit back and watch. I can see Ashanti win, but I still know Ashanti down. She related to Cameron. So when I kept telling you, when I was talking about it yesterday, I said no matter where y'all go, where y'all run, everybody's going to still go back to one of these people some kind of way. And I meant what I said. And that's how it's going to be. And just how it's going to be. It's going to still go back to them some kind of way. All right? If you say Nelly, well, Diddy's really responsible for Nelly. All right? You say Ashanti, she was with Def Jam, Jay-Z. That's her brother. See that? You say Cameron, Jay-Z right there. So that's why I say, everybody out here still in your face, still with the same goddamn family. Who cut Ashanti her first check? Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons. That's how it go. All right? That's just what it is, y'all. All these New York rappers would have been dead, starving, and broke. They would have been superstars if Def Jam ain't signed their ass. If they wasn't already in favor. It was, you got the proof, New York, Philly, everywhere. It was never no such thing as you getting no record deal. It was already planned out. That's why when you really, really look at it, only time a lot of rappers getting signed, they were letting rappers sign rappers. And then he wondered why his career don't start. Dummy, because you was a rapper that signed to a rapper. I'm a rapper, but I signed to Cameron. Why the hell Cameron gonna make me hot? I'm a rapper, I signed to Jay-Z. Why the hell he gonna put me in front of him? No, they were tricking people back then. I told you I learned all of this, studying it throughout the years. Throughout the years, it's hitting me. I might not, 2018, this shit hit me. Damn, they was doing this? Yeah. You see what I'm saying, bro? No, you ain't got no record deal. You signed to a rapper for real. He control your budget. A rapper control your budget. That man, you ain't never gonna be big. That's how they was doing it. Then we done with you, you out of here. And guess what? I got the rights to your music. I done drained you for all your hottest bars, all that. What's up, Sister T? I done drained you. That's what they was doing, y'all. And I used you for the budget because they knew back then. This is what Cam knew back then, see? The more people I got on my label, the more money I get from the label. I got Dipset. I go get me 10 hungry spitters. That should get me more millions. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was doing. Get J.R. Ryder, get all of them. Get all the best I can get that deal. Meanwhile, I don't care about none of their careers. As long as they make me hot, whatever they do after that, that's on them. And that's how that shit work. You know what I'm saying? That's why you'll see. Now, you'll see the difference between 50 and Cam. 50 put more work in with his artists. He made sure all of them had a hit. From Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, remember? Young Buck. He made Game. He made sure he actually worked with his artists. Cam, the type, you on your own. See what I'm saying? That's how he work. He going to use you up. Because he's a real bitch. All right? I told you they was clowns, y'all. You ain't get it. What you know about things now, y'all? I ain't got to say nothing. Huh? I ain't got to say nothing. I told you when they be beefing, he got lovers quarrel. No, they had lovers quarrel. Look at it like Jewels got his feelings hurt because what Cam did to him and took all this damn money, treat him like a hoe, left him broke, and he ain't his favorite no more because he ain't a little boy no more. He ain't young. You only the favorite when you young. When you ain't young, you going to keep seeing the pattern. When they get old, they kick him to the curb. When they're young, they love him. Look at D Block, J Hood. When he was young, they loved J Hood. J Hood started getting old and smart. What they do to J Hood? All right, then. No, they should pedo for many different things. The question is, Cam, did you do anything to Jewels? Huh? You see Jewels know to stay in color mode, don't he? You see know to put them colors on, right? All right, then. No, they all hoes. You mean to tell me Cameron, huh? Came out with Mace. Told you a gimmick. Even though you seen her with a leather bondage jumpsuit, butt naked on. Huh? Flaming like a mom on the cover. Huh? Mace charged his ass for a video. He, like I said, went all them years hating on Mace, and then what happened? Went back to Mace. But he didn't go back to Mace till after Mace eated him. I think Mace eated his ass in the pandemic, and Cam think a lot of y'all forgot. No, Mace eated his ass so much, he had to be his friend. That's right. That's what happened to Cam, so I ain't never rapping again. It was Mace that actually ended Cam's career, because after Mace eated him that last time, Cam turned into Stephen A. He does not want to see a mic no more, because Mace did that. That's right. Mace got more money than Cam. That's right. And Cam can't do shit by himself. You ain't noticed that yet? His whole career, he had sidekicks. Yeah, Cam is very scary. I'm saying that for a reason. Def Jam is over. And Nelly does not want to be exposed, y'all. So, yeah, he know this. If Ashanti gets some clout, it's good for me. Hey, don't take me out that Diddy stuff. I don't care. Let's go. Yeah, man. Told you, man, the era has passed already, man. You ready to grow up yet? The era has passed, y'all. He been pink. They all been pink. You see how much they look like clowns now? Now think of all the people that died, all the people that went to jail believing this shit. Then look at all the people still believing to this day. To this day. Huh? No. BET the basement. Family, I couldn't fit it. It was so many rainbows in that booth. I'll tell you, when you go back and all this stuff now, it is clear as day. Tell me right there, Camp Gangster, huh? No. Gimmick, Image, gangsters with them. Goofballs with them. Guess what? Some of y'all still on that same wave, Harlem. All around the map, y'all on the same time. When y'all talk about Cameron, this is what I think about. All right? What up, punches? Let's go. All right? It was in our face the whole time, y'all. Huh? It was in our face the whole time. Everybody at Def Jam. So guess what? This is how he tricked you. Okay. Is it a such thing as them making them wear that stuff? Did they make them act like that? Was they making them do it? No. He wanted us to think that. He wanted us to think that they made him wear that tight leather suit that time. No, they ain't made. No, he know what he got to do. No, Cam was just good at it. Cam is a flamer, man. We're going to leave it alone. Because we're looking at the end of Def Jam, right? We're looking at the end of an era. We're looking at Ashanti's family. That's what we're looking at. All right? Now you see why the other day we just looked at Jay-Z still would be with Freeway to this day. Because Freeway always was his favorite because he could control Freeway. All right? Where Chris and Neef at? Huh? Where they at? Huh? Where they at? 98. What we going to 98? Come and show you. This when Jay-Z was a nobody. This when Diddy had him under control. And this when he was broke as a joke. Period. This before the Def Jam money came in. To look at the Def Jam tree. Jay-Z name is dirt. DMX died of fatty. Died bad. Perv Gotti died bad before his time like an old man with a cane. Do you see the curses on Def Jam? Do you think I was going to ignore the curses that they cast on themselves for doing all this stuff they did to those people? Huh? Then I tell you, everybody that's been doing people wrong, they're going to get this. The truth is the truth, y'all. I know I got love for DMX, but the truth is I never bought a DMX record, never was one of his favorite fans. And the truth is, y'all, I saw how DMX had everybody in New York brainwashed at one time. And I also remember when everybody thought DMX was blood. I damn sure remember that. They're going to act like that in New York? They're going to act like everybody, they wasn't marketing. Def Jam was not marketing DMX as a blood at the same exact time when New York blood was popping. And people getting cut up and everything, everybody getting their ass, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what they was doing. I remember they were playing the game back then. Jay-Z played the game back then. What did he say? Is he a blood? Is he a crip? Is he this? Is he that? Is he that? Is he this? They were playing the game back then. Is DMX blood? I don't know. Is he blood? I don't know. What else DMX gimmick was? Jail. No, y'all. That whole Def Jam movement back then was a jail Rico movement, y'all. DMX was for the low-level street dudes. Stop being greedy. Stick up. Get you. See what I'm saying? Jay-Z, the shiny criminal, the drug dealer. Cameron, the gangsters, the gangbangers, the ones that throw the sets up. All three street elements. All right? We got the grimy street dweller that rolled by himself. We got the clean-cut drug dealer that sell the drugs. And we got the gangs that roll in cliques. and do it all. Straight gangbangers, all on Def Jam. But we're going to use all of them as the Pied Pipers. And when we finish, everybody in New York ass going to be locked up. After that, we all going to Atlanta. And that's what they did. All right? And that's what they did. That's what they did. Because it was all in a negotiation between Russell Simmons and the state of New York. And then everybody ended up locked up in the state of New York. Yep. DMX ex-wife loses legal battle with rapper's estate over his catalog. As of now, y'all, DMX has officially been robbed for his catalog. His wife tried to get it. She tried to get her half, her 50%. They told her, get out of here, y'all. She said, we ain't got nothing for you. That's it. So I was just looking at a lot of this stuff, man. You got your proof? I said every one of your celebrities going to end up broke. It's not a coincidence. They all end up bad because it's about the generational wealth. They say in this game, it is no such thing as y'all keeping that catalog, living off that catalog for the rest of your life, passing it down through generations, paying for your estate with this, paying for your property and putting kids through college. And then on top of that, it's bigging up revenue. It's getting interest, becoming classical as it goes on, an antique. You guys can't keep that. That's how it always been, y'all. The entertainer don't get to keep. He don't get that. It's part of that. When you heard about that selling the soul. See, remember, the lyrics come from the soul, y'all. When I'm writing them bars, that come from the soul. That's me. That's me on that. That's me right there. You can't take that. I did that. See? But when you put all that work in, right? And they turn the albums, and you realize, damn, I made platinum album, but I would write my ass off. I was singing my ass off. God, I put all my heart into that shit. I was singing in the booth. I made that shit sound right. Then when I was on stage, I had that crowd put a lot of work into this shit. So you put all that into it. Guess what? You put your whole soul into that. Well, guess what they said in the end? That's our shit. Why? You sold your soul. Remember? It's on the contract, dummy. You signed it. It's not yours. It's ours. So I told you, selling your soul is more than one thing, y'all. It's not just sexual. They sell their soul because they also get their arts away that comes from them. Everything that come out their brain, heart, stomach, they give it all out to everybody, to the world. When it's all said and done, they have nothing. That's how it works. All right? This is how you know they're in mind control program, like I told y'all. I threw it at y'all before. Y'all didn't notice this yet? Y'all didn't notice when every rapper got locked up, but somehow they couldn't write no music in jail. They all told you the same thing. You ain't noticed that. When they go to do a bid, they don't come out with a whole bunch of shit. Yo, I got this. Yo, man, I wasn't even writing in there, man. I didn't feel like writing. Nah, man, because they be in mind altered. They mind be altered, y'all. Yes. Did you notice with them rappers too? Just like you seen E when BG was locked up, right? You see Baby had to come get him, right? Because what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? Even with ASHANTI, they all the same. Some of them can't even move unless somebody else controlling their ass. You know what I'm saying? Some of them need, that's like Jewels. You'll see that with Jewels. Told you, they get turned in the holes, y'all. You'll see Jewels. He don't know how to move by himself. He don't know how to move on his own. See, it's like that, y'all. Let me give you the pimp and hoe concept. The pimp and hoe concept is, all right, Jewel, I give you the deal. I give you the money. I got everything lined up for you. I gave you the manager, the clubs. I got everything lined up for you. But when I'm done with you, bro, you ain't gonna do nothing on your own. That's why you became a hoe, because you didn't learn. You were just banking on me doing everything for you. So now you don't even have, that's why I told you they don't even have to make money off their own name. They don't have to do nothing, y'all. They are stupid. But it's not just they're stupid. Some of them are like abused women. Some of them are just like, I'm not playing with y'all, man. Some of them don't know how to make money unless somebody making money off of them. So you got to look at like a pimp in a whole relationship. See, y'all think pimping and hoeing, it ain't like that, y'all. It's some pimping and hoeing where say this pimp got 5 hoes, right? He got 5 women in the house. There's hoes. Some of y'all gonna say that ain't right. But see, they want to be there. Guess what happened? Them same 5 hoes, they depend on that pimp so much, if he left their ass, they wouldn't even know what to do. See what I'm saying? You got hoes like that, y'all. You got people like that. But what I tell you, some people are used to being pimp. Some people, that's all they know. Or some people all they know is what they told. Some people are like that, y'all. And it's just that. Some people going to tell them what's right. Some people not to tell them wrong. But it's some people. Once you it's like, because once you done been with that pimp and he done showed you a certain life, And you know for a fact, if he leave your ass, he gonna still look good. He gonna live good with or without you. He's straight. But you know for real, you need him. Because a certain life you want to live, or he can bring you to certain money, you're gonna keep going. That's the industry. Ain't nothing stopped none of these rappers from turning into a streaming rapper when streaming took off. They were lazy. They were waiting on deals and checks, y'all. So that's what happened to all of them. But you're also now seeing the dysfunction. All right? No, Ashanti supposed to have a record label. Ashanti supposed to have a TV show with young girls trying to get a record deal from Ashanti. Something like that. All right? So I'm just showing you. They just didn't advance because they were getting checks for so goddamn long. It was a system from the 90s to the 2000s. That's all they know was to get checks, get handouts, get handouts, get handouts. That's what Dame and them was doing. That's why you'll see, y'all, when it came time for Dame Dash to make money on his own, he done proved to y'all he can't make no real money unless he got real backing. Dame Dash get money from, don't say he dealing with Harvey Weinstein, he dealing with all these different people. You know, Dame Dash and them could borrow money. People like him was able to borrow money from Russell. So that's why I say you're going to see once they people gone, they finish. He borrowed money from Dame borrowed money from Russell. It's a chain of command, and that's why we're going to watch all of it play out. Let's speed it up a little bit, because now you got the proof, y'all. DMX, the state got nothing, man. Once again, Biggie mother had his estate. She just died. We don't know who got Biggie estate. And a man that used to own, I forgot his name. It's a particular man, I think he used to work at Warner Brothers, owned Warner Brothers. He owned Tupac catalog. Yeah, I think the man from Warner owned Tupac catalog. Yup. And you know what it is. Yup. So you see what's going on, right? So when I told you it was never your shit, you're going to see in the end how everybody else getting paid off it, everybody cashing out off of it, and none of these people got no power over none of this stuff. Nope. Boom. Gayle King. Gayle King was in trouble, y'all. They were trying to say she needed to be fired, kick her ass off TV. Those bullies. Yeah. So anyway, Gayle was talking to somebody, and she used a certain slur, a rainbow slur, something like that, by mistake. I don't know. And they said she needed to be fired for that. She needed to get out of here. I was just like, man, them people vicious, man. I was just thinking, I was like, yo, it was a time when these people didn't even have a voice, and they were just humble, and they were low key. But then they went to getting power and wanting people slave. And I was just like, they said that's how it goes. They said the people that be oppressed, when it's all said and done, they become the oppressors. They said that's how it always go, y'all. Yup. Let's go. Let me show y'all what been happening around the world. I know some of y'all ready to take trips this summer, right? You know what I've been told y'all? Record producer 23. Rapper, rap producer, something like that. Found dead on dead private beach in the Bahamas. Long story short, somebody spit in somebody's face and their ass ended up dead. I'm talking about they ended up dead minutes later. Yeah, they just touched down in the Bahamas, y'all. This person and their family had just touched down. And I think the young man was from Maryland. The young man went outside. I think he got into it with somebody, spit in their face, and his ass ended up dead. Yes, the same day. Yup. Found dead, private beach in the Bahamas after being accused of spitting on staff. What I said overseas, they ain't playing that. But they locked up that woman in Dubai for running her mouth. Gave her ass 2 years. But they really be trying to tell y'all, don't come over here with that. I've been telling y'all this shit. When them people went over there, what happened? What happened to them black people from South Carolina? Got their ass locked up, rounded up. Not locked up by police, got their ass rounded up by one of them cartels. Yeah, going down there trying to get BBLs. Going down there trying to get that Fetty. Got their ass rounded up. Yeah, y'all, that Fetty was booming. That's why, remember, Carolinas got burnt down, right? Because the cartels out there with that Fetty. That was also the proof when them people got caught in Mexico from South Carolina. The black girl, the black dude in them. Yeah, they were trying to get that Fetty, man. They were trying to do 2-for-1s, man. Go down there, hit south of the border, right? Get BBL and go get them some stuff and come back. Dummies, man, watching TV, watching Snowfall, watching all that. Yeah, y'all. 23-year-old hip-hop rap person, slayed for spitting on somebody. Let's go. We was just talking about Khloe yesterday. Why? Because they said people worldwide are going to be getting dragged into this Diddy thing, and we know French Montana's on the run overseas. So we was looking at this, and the truth is, it ain't no proof on Khloe. It ain't no proof on Khloe. When somebody said a while ago, what they say? They say all of them females in Hollywood are, you know what? They say all of them. And I'm thinking like, ain't all of them. But the more I've been paying attention, what they really mean is more of them you think. Meaning, a lot of them you think a woman, really not. And ever since then, I've been paying attention. Now, people always had jokes. Khloe had a big head. Leave it at that. Because Lamar Odom is the clue. He triggered me. Because y'all know Lamar Odom outright got what? Who Lamar Odom with what now? Who we with, y'all? Yes. Lamar Ben came out the closet, y'all. He been came out. He outright. It's not that he outright. He just with the program. He don't care. He know what's up. Yes, y'all. That's Lamar Odom. And that's a highly, you get it? A highly Hollywood, lady. I'll say that. He's outright. So what happened is he was making Khloe jealous. And then that made me pay attention to Khloe. And I said, oh, I get it. Yes, y'all. When I tell you we've been getting pranked. Khloe Kardashian breaks silence on ex Lamar Odom's sex doll scandal. Brand his X-rated lookalike toy of her weird and gross. Calling her weird and gross. Now look, Khloe got a podcast. What else? Y'all know Lamar did all that stuff. They got that all that show and all that. But look, she also was still trashing him, using it for content. Because you know he went on a crack binge. Yeah. It's for real, y'all. That boy he's way past Lil Nas X. Yup. Lamar Odom is outright. His girl outright. He's outright. So, Khloe getting jealous. But the more you look at Khloe, y'all, I don't know why she's jealous. You get it? Let's go. It is also said that Lamar Odom dated Taraji P. Henson. Do we have any proof on Taraji P. Henson? So which one is it, y'all? I don't know. I don't know if she was female and turned. I don't know. But it said that was one of his girlfriends too. We have no proof, y'all. We have no proof. All right? What up, Wax? Hold up. I grew up that weirdo. Yeah, man. He became weird, bro. That's what I say. He became weird. It was when he went to Hollywood. Well, I say we got the pattern. Because remember, his first team was the Clippers, the LA Clippers. He was a star back then. He was with the LA Clippers. I guess that was it. And you remember back then, they were being, the Kardashians were predatory on them basketball players because they knew they had that money. They never wanted them rappers because they knew they had that money, that basketball. And they also knew them basketball players was easy money because they don't be home like that. You know, they gone 6 months. So that was easy money for them. So yeah, y'all. So when I look at Khloe chest, y'all, that's a big separation. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But as far as Khloe is allegedly jealous and upset over this person, over this lady. Yeah. But it's a fact. That's a transsexual woman right there. That's a fact. All right? Lamar's outright. So I'm just showing y'all. Meaning he is the clue of what Hollywood is. It's just that, like I say, Cameron ain't got the balls to do what he do. All right? Jay-Z, until further notice, we still watching you. All right? Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace, Perv Gotti. I say rest in peace, Perv Gotti, man. All right, whatever. Let's go. All right? Salute, Wax Dog. All right? Yeah, y'all. I think somebody was getting pranked. Man. Khloe got kids? I don't even know, y'all. Does she got kids? I didn't even hear her talk in a while. If I go listen to her talk, I don't know, man. Because I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know. That's it, y'all. We're going to leave that alone. The reason why I say that is because this is just this just what it always been, y'all. So like I said, we the ones just waking up. We didn't know what was going on. We the ones just waking up. So anyway, I told you we was getting pranked, y'all. We was getting pranked. So anyway, let's go. Because Lamar also got mad at Nori, because when he went on Drink Champs, Nori started bringing up his whole drama, smoking crack and all that. He got mad at Nori because Nori tried to play him. All right? Now, guess what's going on? What did the five fingers say to the face? Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown going on tour, because you know they use him every summer to go on tour. All the Hollywood celebrities, the black celebrities, they kick their ass out. They live in Vegas now, y'all. That's right. All the black celebrities, they made their ass go to the desert. Chris Brown is going on tour still. He just, in his mind, think he's going to just dance his way out of all this stuff. Because I told you, when you could dance, you could trick people. And that's what he's been doing. He's tied in 100% with everybody. And he just think he ain't going to have nothing to do with nothing. But like I said, they saved him for last. Because you know what? This is what I told you to watch with Chris Brown. This is going to be his downfall, y'all. This fool is suing Warner Brothers. He's suing Warner Brothers for that documentary they put out on his ass. That documentary that been popping for a minute all over the world. When I said, you gave him a pass, nobody else did. When I've been told you they lost all their pop fans. To make it clear for you, they lost all white fans a long time ago. Ben lost all their white fans. Why you think Usher got kicked off The Voice? Y'all forgot Usher was on The Voice. How dare y'all? Usher was on The Voice, national TV. When he got accused of having STDs, they kicked his ass off. You forgot that. Usher lost his white fan base, his pop star fan base, when he got accused of this stuff. The pop fans been washing their hands of all your celebrities. That's why all they got is you. It been like that. It been like that. You the only one buy their tickets. You the only one still hit the like button. You the only one still hit the comment. It's just you. That's it. Nobody else. So around the world, they've been exposing him for all his behavior. And he called himself trying to bang against Warner, because Warner Brothers behind this thing. When I tell you everybody eating off this thing, Warner Brothers got Diddy ass in jail, and Warner Brothers been cooking Chris Brown. So when Chris Brown, he gonna sue Warner Brothers, you gonna see something happen to Chris Brown. You just wait and see. Because you forgot Prince was on Warner Brothers too. You forgot that. Warner Brothers, you don't play with them. They one of the original Hollywood families. So I'm going to watch what's going to happen to Chris Brown. He going to end up just like Prince and Michael Jackson. Watch. Because Chris Brown don't stop neither. Plus, Chris Brown, you acting like Diddy ain't about to go to trial. You acting like you ain't fool. You one of the people that done been a freak off, man. You done been to freak offs after 2020, Chris Brown. You got charged 2020. You and Tiana Taylor, all y'all been there since 2020. This fool Diddy been having freak offs to 2023, Chris Brown. But I know you also trying to get as much money as you can get, just in case your name come up in this too. Because ain't none of y'all innocent. Don't forget, Chris Brown, you said out your own mouth, you was mad because Diddy didn't sign you at 13. Remember you said that. Don't forget. That's how I knew you knew Diddy from 13. All right? I also knew you went up to New York from Virginia. That's how I know somebody trafficked your ass. Yup. All y'all were young boys being trafficked. Y'all were pics of the litter. In that world y'all come from, y'all would be considered cute little boys, and they were bringing y'all across states. Now that's called sex trafficking, bro. So that's why I know you're going to stick to the code too. But they've been slaying his ass, y'all. Check it out. Chris Brown already been only going overseas. He been in Africa everywhere else trying to get his money. To show y'all, he got a name when I said, if you can't sell out overseas, you ain't getting no money. Chris Brown still lives because he has a deep fan base, and he is deeply rooted in his generation. Chris Brown came out at 15. Anybody that liked Chris Brown from 15 years old to now 37, 38, they're still attached to Chris Brown. In their eyes, Chris Brown could do no wrong, y'all. All right? At all. So, this is how they also know a lot of y'all in mind control. When they said the narrative that black women love abusers, support abusers, Chris Brown is the proof. All right? When you have well-known abusers that have millions of followers and millions of comments and thousands of likes, and they look at the picture, see all those black faces, they know who loves abuse, all right, and also condones it. All right, so look, he got a $500 million defamation lawsuit against Warner Brothers and others over RAPE claims made against him in a documentary, Chris Brown, A History of Violence, the documentary which premiered in October 2024. It's playing right now as we speak, and he's on tour right now. So guess what they know? It's playing It's backed by Warner Brothers on Peacock, played around the world. And guess who still love Chris Brown? All right? So like I said, it's a lot of reasons why people don't respect you. It ain't got nothing to do with race. Don't rub with that gimmick no more about respecting women, because you support people that prove to you they don't respect women. All right? It's proven already. All right? So the truth is, I really ain't got to respect no woman unless I feel like it. All right? I was raised that way. I mean, it's in me. I'm going to do it anyway. But for real, I really don't got to. Because I ain't got to respect women. It's law. It's law now. What you talking about? It's law. It's law. Trust me on that. You know what I'm saying? Trust me on that. Let's go to his daddy. All their daddy. Do you see the disgrace? Boom, boom, boom. Want me to keep going? Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Disgrace, y'all. Where they from? One particular era. They're from one era. What other proof you got? You got proof? They all made sure it was not another them. All of them made sure that. Right? Jewels was supposed to replace Cameron. What happened to him? They made sure it was just them. Also, keep giving y'all proof. They always connected. The game was always controlled. If you were from Chicago singing your ass off, you was never going to be bigger than R. Kelly because they wasn't going to let you. The number one charge R. Kelly in this industry. Hold on, y'all. Only when I go live this year. See, the thing about R. Kelly is you got to remember this. He was the king of Chicago, which means he was the king of record sales in Chicago. He was the king of that market, a very important market, a market of communication. Y'all know that. At this time, R. Kelly winning, y'all know you got Oprah there at headquarters, Nation of Islam, very important in Chicago when it comes to this entertainment thing and a lot of things. The main thing is important when it comes to the black experience. All right? So they knew that back then, y'all. All right? So R. Kelly is the king. Not only that, the main thing R. Kelly is the king of is the women. All right? He's the most influential person on the women, not outside the game, y'all. It's within the industry. What y'all forget is R. Kelly also had power over every female singer in that game. So if these rap guys wanted all the rap women, R. Kelly kind of made it hard for them. Remember that, because we know. Let's go back to the real R&B. Every female singer would always love to get a duet with R. Kelly. That's their dream, to get a feature with R. Kelly. Get it? So he was also a figure that not only was industry, he also knew a lot. So he knew a lot about Diddy and Jay-Z as well. So that's why I say he was a threat. And he had influence over the women. Then they also knew if they had plans to flip a lot of women into you know what, they don't need to be listening to none of that baby making music no more. All right? But one thing R. Kelly gonna do to the woman, he gonna make the woman want some stuff. Yeah. And they ain't gonna beat it up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Put it like this. A lot of y'all might be flipped, but R. Kelly had the power to flip your ass back. That's right. A stud? You call yourself masculine, lady? You claim you play football and construction, all that stuff, right? That's cool. You claim, right? All right. I bet you if I play that R. Kelly on your ass, I lock you in the house with R. Kelly about 3 days. I bet you'll be back wearing skirts. I bet you will. Yup. And your period gonna come on. Let's go. R. Kelly worked that magic on a woman. Guess who back in jail? Young Buck. Damn, so many young grown-ups. I forgot. Young Buck. This man still going to jail, y'all. Can't afford his bond. See, this your brain after rap. This life after rap, y'all. Ain't you happy you never been a rapper? Ain't you happy you never dealt with this shit? This is what I was just talking about yesterday when I said what? Remember I was talking about you keeping your hair braided and braided and braided? Look at his hair now. Look at his hair now, y'all. You still saying he went from a man with braided, get his shit braided to no hair at all. All right? What are they doing? Showing you all the men y'all love, ladies. A lot of y'all try to front. It's hurting y'all words. Stop it. All the men when y'all were little girls and y'all say they so cute. Oh man, I love him. All that shit. All of them getting embarrassed in your face. Ladies, a lot of this towards y'all too. Don't get it twisted. All right? Sure they want to ride with me. That's him. Ladies, you love Cameron. He wear more pink than you. All right? All y'all love Jewels. Y'all, this all towards y'all ass too. This shitting on you. This hurt all y'all feelings. You know what I'm saying? Trust me on that. No, I'm just messing around. This was the crush out too. Shorty wanna ride with me. Yup. 50 was trolling his ass, y'all. Damn. How that head get like that? Police must have hit him in the head. Ha ha ha. Damn, man. That man can't stay out of jail, y'all. He keep going to jail, getting caught with cross-dressers. His girl kicked him out the house. Man, he's sorry, y'all. He showed you something else. He never learned how to take care of himself, never learned how to make money, never learned how to do nothing. This fool said Juvenile left him in a hotel back in the day. He said he would cash money back in the day. He said he came back to the room. Them fools gone, left him in Los Angeles. I knew he was a flunky back then, y'all. I knew he was a male hoe back then. Y'all knew he was a hoe. I knew he was a hoe because he was left with no money, no nothing. They left him in the room with nothing. Juvenile got back on the tour bus, went back home. He was stuck. He was broke. Then he was with 3 6 Mafia. Man, they was hoes, man. Yeah. Yeah. So people didn't know that, bro. Bro, some of y'all know damn well you was raised in the hood and you always hung around, bro, with the bag. Your homeboy had the money. Your friends had the money. But, bro, you never learned how to get money on your own. You never learned how to take care of yourself. There's a lot of y'all like that, so y'all went in the rap game with the same shit. When I tell you they hoes, how? I'm with 50. 50 got the money. I'm straight. I ain't got to worry about nothing. 50 gonna make sure I'm straight. And that's when you develop a whole mentality. That's when you develop a hoe and 50 your pimp. And you can't do nothing without him, can't move without him. 50 whole thing was he gave all them fools a name and a lane. The rest on you. No, Young Buck showed you he's a pervert. He cannot stay at a cross-dresser's house. He showed you he can't make no money. If 50 don't deal with him, he's finished. He showed you already. All right, because he got pimped out, turned out. All right, when you hanging around all that stuff 50 had, he turned out, man. All right, come on, man. That man had to sell his G unit piece. He's finished, man. Damn. The end of an era, y'all. This for y'all down south. This for y'all. Check out your favorite rappers, y'all. They all falling. They finished. How? I'm still standing strong. I ain't falling off. I ain't changed. Why they falling off? Why they changed? Full, man, young, man, this dude, sorry, y'all. That's why I kept saying, everybody that's holding it down, you still got everything together. You still winning. You still looking right. Salute yourself, man. Told you, man. Everybody was taught to downplay themselves and big up dummies. But I said, the camera is their power. The money and the camera. When they don't have both of them, they're finished. Here's the proof. All right? When ASHANTI wasn't getting that camera and that money, she couldn't take it. Here's the proof. She got to come back out. All right? She got to come back out looking like a little birthday girl, looking like a little kid. All right? Because that's what she is. Look like Cardi B to me. Look like Nicki. Look like they all look the same to me. Let's go. No, maybe she's trying to be like Nicki, trying to be like Cardi. I don't know. I think she thinks she Chrisbrown Rock and Nelly Blueface. Let's go. Kanyewest apologized to the kids, y'all. He apologized for calling his kids, you know what. Yep. Kanyewest also was snapping. He was saying some stuff about race, but he was trolling. And like I said, he talks stupid. I don't be listening. When he says something real, I pay attention. So he said something about how Taylor Swift racist. But he was trolling because he said, I'm going to just let y'all see what this fool said. All right. He said, I'm sorry, Jay-Z, he wrote. I be feeling bad about my tweet, but I still feel I gave my life to this industry and thought so many people were my family. But when I needed my family on some real ish, none of these rap niggas had my back. And I said that's why he's snapping on them. Yep. So he really ain't apologized. He apologized to the kids. He really ain't apologizing to him. Get it? Yeah. So, and also, y'all know how that thing go. Bro, you know damn well once you trash me on the internet and you done already violated, bro, it ain't no fucking sorry. All right, what's up, Annette? What's up, sis? What's up? You feel what I'm saying? So, no, he's still trolling, y'all. But you see what he said, right? When I told y'all he getting paid back for what everybody did, here you go right here. I be feeling bad about my tweet, but I still feel I gave my life to this industry and thought so many people were my family. But when I needed my family on some real ish, none of these rap niggas have my back. Because they do the same thing, Kanye. They be on Jay-Z's side. He controls media. He controls their life. So they're going to turn on you. Let me count the ways because it's the end of an era. All right? He got the industry to turn on Nas. He got the industry to turn on you. He got the industry to turn on Drake. That's what he does. All right? He's a bitch. Let me calm down. These rappers trigger me, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Now, this is what Fool said. Kanye be on the internet. I told y'all that, man. He be on this internet, man. I'll show y'all an example of racism. And I just said it the other day. I'll show y'all an example of racism. Justin Bieber and Harry Styles F Taylor Swift from both sides, and they didn't call me, he wrote. Before adding on everything, this tweet is 1,000% true. So he said it was racism because they ain't let him come run a train. He's trolling. I told you he's a damn troll. I told you he's a troll, man. I told you he's a fucking troll, man. He said it was racism because they ain't let me in the threesome. You know how back in the day, it was whites only? That's what he's saying. They ain't let me in the threesome. At the same time, putting their ass on blast. But on this channel the other day, I said I'll make a point to show y'all when I showed y'all the real racism. But I was using a different example from this fool, but I say, man, I think these fools be getting transcripts. I don't know. I don't know if this AI shit, the way it works on this internet, they get it faster. I don't know, y'all. But it just be funny the stuff they be saying. All right? All right? He said the real racism is they ain't let him in on that threesome, all right? He really said, man, Justin and them was also straight freak off. All right? He said it's 1,000% true. So let's go. Ye showed no leniency to Swift. However, as he shockingly claimed that the pop star once had a threesome with Justin Bieber and Harry Styles, while admitting he's mad that he and Swift have not yet slept together. Told you he's a damn troll. He know damn well she with Travis Kelce, man. He's a fool, man. You know what I'm saying? He be violating, y'all. I told you he's a goddamn troll, man. All right? But see, he entertaining, man. He gonna give you a laugh, man. Like I said the other day, y'all was on to something, man. I wasn't on it. Cause like I say, man, I rock with Scooter, man. I don't cover that dead people stuff like that. That ain't me, y'all. You feel me? Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I rock with Scooter like that. So whoever was covering this Scooter stuff, y'all was on to something, y'all. When I said this Boosie shit, y'all know I already said what I said. Actor. I said, let me find out this thing with Boosie is to distract what happened with young Scooter. And I'm going to give y'all credit on the internet. Whatever y'all was talking about, y'all was on to something, y'all, because they had to pull a stunt, y'all. They had to pull a stunt. Yes, I'm telling you. I don't know what y'all did on this internet, but the internet detectives, everybody that was covering that Scooter stuff, they went into panic mode, y'all. Let me prove it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Young Scooter laid to rest at Atlanta funeral. Check this out, y'all. An autopsy confirmed that young Scooter, real name Kenneth Bailey, died from an injury to his leg, caused when he was attempting to jump a fence while fleeing the police. In Atlanta, Mr. Bailey sustained a penetrating injury of his right thigh that made him bleed to death. Y'all hear that, right? That's possible. The autopsy contradicts conspiracy theories that had begun to circulate on YouTube. The autopsy contradicts conspiracy theories that had begun to circulate online that the 39-year-old rapper had been fatally shot by you-know-who. The police presence were a result of a 911 call that has now been confirmed as a hoax. We'll leave that alone. All I know is Lil Baby got some stuff going on down there. I told you it's going to clean up Atlanta, all right? And that's what Wax Dog said. They thawed that man, and he bled to death, all right? They thawed that man. Arrest them cops. So somebody's saying it's a conspiracy, y'all. What y'all think happened? I don't know. But I wasn't covering it. But somebody said something about he got smoked. I heard different story. I heard something about baby mama calling police. I heard a lot of stuff. But I'm just gonna shut up and leave that alone, man, because I ain't got to do with that. But I know one thing, Boosie was working his ass off. So yeah, this your proof, y'all. When Boosie was doing this, that was a distraction because that autopsy report wasn't back yet. And they knew for a fact the conspiracy theorists was working overtime on the internet. So they had to get something there to get that shit together. So look what happened. The autopsy contradicts. So when Boosie was doing this, was no, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was heating up before that autopsy. So that autopsy had to cool that shit off. Well, hold on, that shit going so quick. Was there any truth to what the caller was saying? All I know is that I know there ain't nothing to stage a 911 call. I know that ain't nothing to do that. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I told y'all I don't be covering them open murder cases. I don't be dealing with that stuff. I talk about stuff after the fact. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it said right here though, y'all. Whatever was being said, it contradicts the conspiracy theories that have begun to circulate online that the 39-year-old rapper had been fatally shot by COPS. It says the police presence were a result of a 911 call that has now been confirmed as a hoax. So what was the hoax? Was it the call? I don't know, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to see what the net's saying. She's going fast. They arrested the chick who called. Okay. Well, something got to happen. Oh, so a woman pranked the call. It wasn't true. Man, this stuff crap. I said, I ain't messing with this stuff. Nope, I ain't messing with it. I don't do that stuff. Salute Annette. Nah, I ain't messing with that stuff. Yeah. What's up, Sister T? I know you out there. What's up? It did happen like that. It doesn't look right. That's why I'm see what Sister T say. I ain't gonna do too much talking on that. But yeah, I'm gonna use my brain. Now look, I know it's possible for him to rip his leg right there, but I heard police was involved, so I don't know what happened. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know. Get it? So yeah, but they saying it was a HOAX. I hope they're saying it wasn't real. Oh well, back to fantasy land. When I told you y'all on TV, they ain't getting no money unless they in character mode. Here, Paul Pierce. You ain't never see Paul Pierce look like that on TV in your life. They got Paul Pierce on TV looking straight like bubblegum. And he got, you know what else they made him do? When he on TV, he got to say LeBron the GOAT or his ass gonna get sent home. Yup. Even though he was LeBron James' biggest adversary, yup. If Paul Pierce want a job, he better have that pink on. He better look just like the morning sky in the background. Yup. And y'all know sunset and morning, the sky do be blue and pink, right? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, man. All right. So anyway, Paul Pierce, you see that? Just give me the proof, man. For them to get their money. If he don't look like bubblegum, y'all, his ass ain't gonna get a penny. Even though Paul Pierce is just like Lamar Odom. Check out Lamar Odom. Tell the truth, y'all. Tell the truth. Bro, you gonna know what's up in the gym? You gonna know what's up in the club? You gonna really know? Tell the truth. Her buns gonna be carved out perfect. Everything perfect. Remember we talked about that yesterday, right? Say, nah, bro, they be dealing with the highest, there's level passable right in your face. Here's the proof. Lamar Odom, Khloe mad because he got a real jump. You know what I'm saying? Khloe mad because Khloe can't get like that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Lamar Odom, he's showing his love, man. All right? He's happy, though. I keep telling you, though, y'all. I keep telling you. The ones that's out, they be happy, y'all. See? Khloe got to still play games. That's why she mad. French was with it, too. French had to do it, too. Yeah. See, that's all it is, man. See, while Khloe be mad because nobody know the truth, it's a reason why they don't keep no man. I'm starting to figure it out now. And, they can't tell nobody. Remember I told they can't tell on each other, y'all. So that's why I say they can diss the shit out of each other, but they can't tell on each other. But Lamar Odom happy, man, because he's not in the closet, y'all. He's good. All right? He got him a new woman that love him. You feel me? He's straight. Get it? Yeah. So anyway, let's go. That's a sidebar, man, even though there's all of them. Cam, when you going to be like Lamar, man? Come on, Cam, man. Stop it, man. Come on, bro. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. All right? Reporting, sir. You guys did a good job. We now have y'all awards and plaques. We checked the stats from 2000 to 2006, you guys are responsible for 1.3 billion lockups all across America. Here's your plaque. Cameron. All right, let's go. Let's go. Who that with Diddy? Mr. C. Mr. C. So what happened? I told y'all hip hop been coming out each year. Now let's look at it. When Mr. C kept getting caught, everybody sitting back quiet back then, right? Oh, Mr. C, huh? Mr. C, huh? Mr. C. Whole time it was all of them. Mr. C was giving us the clues that it was all of them. The whole time. Mr. C gave me the formula of how I know about the clubs, the offices, the whole rap program of Manhattan, as far as Def Jam over there, you know, Universal over there. Okay, at night they go over there. But see, also at night, some of them dip off. And now Mr. C was the proof that when them rappers dip off, what they be doing at night. And you'll see, remember when Mr. C was one thing, but when his ass kept getting caught, I knew it was more than that. I said, nah, man, that shit's starting to come out what they really be doing, man. That shit's starting to come out about all this shit we've been hearing about. Because I never forget, Big Daddy Kane album, what was his nickname, y'all? It was his nickname was something about the African freak, something like that. I hate when I be wrong. It's something of that nature. It's something with freak and it's something African in it. I know that for a fact. Mr. C was always portrayed as a freak. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, back then, that generation, it was cool to be a freak. Yeah. So, you got the proof that Mr. C kept getting caught, which proved that that's what he was into. So when I kept seeing these women and all that, I said, yo, nah, that's what these rappers like. I started putting it. I said, yo, they make the woman turn, that's what they like. That's what they like. So I just started figuring it out. The whole time I don't know nothing. But the same exact time Mr. C kept getting caught, that's when the person dropped the book on LL Cool J. And in the book, it said LL was doing the same thing. Going around Manhattan, picking up people. Get it? Picking up people. Picking up rainbows, man. So it was in the story. Mr. C, LL was doing the same thing. I just kept it in my memory bank. Boom. Right in your face now, y'all. End of an era. Mr. C dead. For those who don't know who Mr. C is, he go to Jayz legacy. Because Jayz was under Big Daddy Kane, and Mr. C was his DJ. Those who don't know about Mr. C, he's the one that helped discover Biggie Smalls too. So that's why I said the other day, I think Mr. C might have touched on Jayz and Biggie. Huh? Mr. C might have made both of them boys go down on him. Why? He was a rich-ass man back then. He was rich and famous back then. Because they were rich and famous around the young boys, man. You got to see it clear now, y'all. It's a reason when they come in favor. No. Biggie was not the only black boy rapping his ass off in Brooklyn at that time. No, he was not. We're just going to keep it real with y'all, man. Nope. Mr. C could have been a certified R.A.P.ist. All right? And don't forget, New York, he sat on the radio for years and years and years and years. That's what made it more embarrassing. That's right. I told you I've been done with New York. Been done with that thing. All right? Let's go. Let's go back to this history. Hold up. Matter of fact, let me not skip this. 6 dead, including children, as helicopter splits apart after flying erratically and crashes. All right? I don't know what that's about. I just know stuff been falling out the sky. And I ain't going to talk about that too long. Let's get back to this. All right? Even though we was just talking about Nas this week, right? End of an era. Nas is in it too. Right? He knows all the history. You know, he goes back with all of them. The only thing with Nas is, the main thing with Nas, y'all don't ever forget, he never rode all they nuts like that, and he was out before all of them. He was somebody before all of them. He was somebody before Diddy. He was somebody before Jay. He was somebody before all of them. And he was the favorite of the industry. All right? He was the favorite of New York. Get it? That's just the truth with Nas. So Nas never forgot who he was. You know what he always knew? Man, I know who I am. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nas knew better than to lower his standards with them dudes. But he also knew if he didn't make up with Jay was going to stop all his money. He knew that. All right? He knew that part. Also, when Nas made up with Jay-Z. That was also Jay-Z trying to show his fans that he the boss. Cause when it closed out, he lost that war. See, when it closed out, he lost. Nas made him change clothes. But see, I'm gonna make it look like Nas coming back to kiss my ass, and I'm doing him a favor by being his friend again. And they did that little handshake. But we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? We know the truth. So man, radio, labels, he couldn't win. He knew that shit. So you know what he said? Screw y'all. And plus, like I said, you'll see Nas stayed out the way, man. Nas knew R. Kelly before Jay-Z. Just the truth. Nas knew goddamn Beyonce before Jay-Z. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth, y'all. It's just that he never rode they nuts. And Nas wasn't into the stuff they was into. And he was smarter than them. Period. They were savages. He wasn't no savage like them. That's what saved him in the end. All right? Now R. Kelly, man, R. Kelly got to pay out on the STD to the day he died, y'all. He it's part of his charges, y'all. It's part of his convictions. You got the proof, man. These fools been spreading STDs, man, for years, y'all. Man, them chicks got polluted wombs, all of that, man. Because they all two-way and they don't wear no condoms, man. How we know they don't wear condoms? Man, them fools be grown as hell, still having unplanned pregnancies. That's how we know they don't wear no condoms, man. Top of the top. We up. What's good, y'all? Hold up, man. We up. Who up in this thing? Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Yeah, y'all. So you see it right here. It's like, yo, R. Kelly, Usher. You've been hearing some of y'all saw the pictures where they showed some of them got herpes on their, you know what I'm saying, on their face. Simplex. Nah, y'all. Truth is, yo, nasty, y'all. A man said he caught HIV from a freak off, y'all. I believe him. Because it ain't no proof. Because like I said, the whole concept of them having freak offs and the whole concept of them having orgies is so you won't know who gave you the disease. Get it? All that running train stuff, sometimes that's what it's for too. So you ain't gonna know who gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't want to have no lady by themselves. Some of them don't want to do nothing by themselves, because that way they can't get caught. They can't get blamed. What else? That's another thing, y'all. That's another reason why they gotta knock people out. That's another reason why they might have to do certain things, because they don't want that person to know. They the one that gave them that stuff. That person come back to sue their ass, might gotta knock that chick out. See, Usher might sleep with the chick at Diddy crib, and then he gotta knock her ass out, so she don't even remember she had sex with Usher. You know what I'm saying? Now she might have had willingly sex with Usher too. Willingly sex, but Usher don't want her to know. Damn, she might have STD. I gotta knock her ass out so she'll remember I had sex with her, just in case she can't come back sue my ass. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of reasons, y'all. When they said that doctor that got caught, it was a doctor that got caught with all of the chemicals that are used to knock you out and baby oil. A lot of rich people use it, y'all. That mean that stuff was circulating around America for a minute, y'all, by the gallons. Yes, it was. That knockout stuff was circulating just like the lean was, y'all. Yup, just that only rich people had it. Yup. R. Kelly efforts to overturn his sex trafficking and racketeering convictions hit a dead end on Monday. All right? It's over for him, y'all. A federal appeal, and y'all know I was just talking about this idiot. A federal appeals court upheld the jury's verdict and entirely except for one aspect related to restitution. He owed somebody restitution for what? Herpes. Got to pay for the medication forever. Let's go. The original trial including harrowing testimony from multiple victims detailing abuse and control exerted by Kelly and his entourage. We're reading through this because they're also showing this because Diddy trial starts soon. But my point is, the clues for Diddy and Jay-Z is in the R. Kelly trial because everything R. Kelly was doing, they was doing the same exact thing, y'all. It's just the truth. It's just the only difference is the levels they was doing it or who they was doing it to. But as far as the whole behavior, same behavior. This is exactly what Diddy in jail for. All right?
If we was to ask Beyonce right now, does Jay-Z control her? What you think she's gonna say? All right. Why did Solange go off in the elevator? All right. The original trial included heroin testimony from multiple victims detailing abuse and control. See? Exerted by Kelly and who? His entourage. I just told about the entourage. In this case, his entourage told on him because there's no such thing as being a leader of a RICO. You can't get everybody by yourself. You can't watch everybody by yourself. I can't do her hair. I didn't take her to get her nails done. I didn't go get her food. It's a team, y'all. I was on stage. I wasn't watching them. I was the one that said they can't leave the house. I was the bodyguard at the door. It's a team. They all told on him. That's what happened, y'all. Yes. Same thing with Diddy. Same thing. That's the only thing I said with R. Kelly is his ass is not supposed to be by himself. That was the only thing I said about him. Nope. There ain't no way. It's just impossible, y'all. That's the proof. That's the proof it's funny, but he is not supposed to be. You know damn well he had bodyguards, grown-ass men. You see what I'm saying? He probably had personal contact predators in the city of Chicago. Call him on the phone. I got one. Yo, I got one. You know what I'm saying? All type of stuff. Yo, my homegirl, she got a niece. I'm going to bring her through. I know they had all that going on, man. Stop. Get it? What about the parents that were doing the selling? What about the parents that got the kids and was chilling with their money? What about them, y'all? See what I'm saying? You going to notice the parent that do the selling don't get locked up because they don't want to scare the other parents in the selling. Yeah. A lot of them parents sold they goddamn kids, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. All right? Because the truth is, all right? 16, 17, mama, you broke as hell. Daddy, you broke. Because I told you they do it in broke neighborhoods on purpose. That's why I say it's a pipeline. When I tell you Chicago is a pipeline. Huh? That's why they know that. But see, guess what, Chicago? It been like that. You got to look at when Oprah was filming her show. You got to look at when all them rich people and rich-ass celebrities, I'm talking about, fuck the celebrities. Y'all forget it's rich executives. It's rich executives that were rich before celebrities, and they always been fond of certain things. Get it? You forget, it's the rich executives. They were buying humans off escort services in the goddamn 80s and 90s. You talking about OnlyFans. Still late. OnlyFans. You ain't making no money off that. Man, them fools was flying out back then. That's what they do. That shit come from the Wall Street brokers. It come from them big executives. Huh? That's where the whole strip club concept come from. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So, everybody knows in the hood, especially in them cities, you always can buy something. It's like I said, mama, you doing bad in Chicago. Kelly them know what's up on the south side. They all know what's up. And they know for that right price, you gonna do what's up. Yeah. Send her the money. Bring her the money. Bring her the bag. You see that big ass duffel sent for Mr. R. Kelly himself. Yeah, parents, you gonna get in line. You want to get out of South? You want to get out the South Side too? You want to live in that good part? Stop it. That's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. Some of that shit was just the truth. It was the truth, y'all. You know what it was called? Turning their head. It was just called turning their head. That's what it was called, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So what was happening with R. Kelly a lot? He had them deals with some of them parents. And remember this, once that girl get a little older, parents don't get no more money. Parents get mad. He took my daughter where they at? My kids. I thought he was going to take care of us forever. I thought he was going to pay for this house. Nope. See what I'm saying? That's how that shit work, y'all. And then the parents going to do what? Dip off. And the parents going to chill out. Why? Because the parent don't want to get exposed or how much money they got off that shit. So I'm saying the parent ain't going to expose that part. Well, sir, you did know our kid. Well, how much did he give you? How much did he give you? Oh, see, they don't talk about that part. See, it's the truth, y'all. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because they know. Just like they know they can't go to a rich neighborhood because you can't buy their kids. That's what all that shit is about, buying people. Meaning, look at anything. All right, I'm not from Chicago, but I know the rich parts, right? Let's look at R. Kelly trying to go to any rich neighborhood and run that game. What's going to happen to his ass? It ain't going to work, is it? It ain't going to work, is it? Somebody going to tell him his ass, meaning he ain't going to be able to just bribe nobody or play with nobody like that. Because they know somebody going, Mom, R. Kelly them try to offer me some money. Because Mom and them got money. That person live in the gated community. They're like, we straight. Why are you trying to do this to me? It's different. So that's why I say they know where to go at with their shit. The charter schools, like I said, They know not to go to Long Island, don't go to certain places because them kids train to chat on your ass. So I said, them kids are used to certain stuff, so you can't bribe them. And you're going to be dealt with. That's how the shit work. So they be knowing that. Go to that part, you go to where you make sure you go to a neighborhood where you see dope heads on the street. That's the neighborhood you want right there. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. Then they going to work some deals out. They going to work some paperwork out. Yeah, a lot of that shit be backed by paperwork too. Yes, it is. Now, and also the problem his ass is doing, he wouldn't let their ass leave. He was doing that too, because they be scared. Because remember, they're around, they know too much. Now he don't want to leave. That's where the kidnapper coming in. I want to go home. No, you ain't. You know too much. So saying? That's where this shit coming at. What, you going to try to set me up now? Or you mad? You going to bring some goons back to my house? You ain't going nowhere. That's how they be doing, y'all. So I'm saying? Because once you in, you in. And then sometimes they be in too deep. They cannot leave, y'all. That's where the trafficking come at. You been around R. Kelly. You been in this man's house. You might know where his damn money at. You just know so much. Huh? You slipped up and messed around seeing R. Kelly with a doodle stain in his underwear. You done seen that. And you know you know. See what I'm saying? Little shit like that. You ain't posted in your phone, did you? You ain't going nowhere. See what I'm saying? And he older man insecure. Come on, y'all. You don't want that young coochie. That's where the kidnapper coming at. He got all the girls on the bus going. He's still doing concerts state to state. He got all the girls on the bus. If I say he was a big dumb kid too, y'all. So he was Peter Pan, y'all. He was. He was a child, and then he became a Peter Pan. He told he was a Pied Piper, y'all. Then came back to the hotel, hanging around with Marion and them. This fool older than me. He way older than me. He came back with a Marion and them chilling at the hotel. And Cassie and them. And nobody said nothing, man. So we're going to just leave it alone, all right? It's over with, the end of the era, all right? So we didn't know we was being judged on this behavior, man. But the album is not done yet until they both in jail. And that's what's going to happen, all right? So look, let's go. R. Kelly, man, oldest woman. He destroyed this woman. He destroyed her, y'all. He destroyed her box, all right? Kelly used his celebrity status to manipulate and exploit underage girls and young women. See? Young woman. You know, young woman, that's 21, 22, 23, 24. Over more than 2 decades. Because remember, the underage girl, that's the girl from the video. That's another thing people got to see. R. Kelly got chapters of his life too. This is what a lot of y'all forget. See, in the beginning, he was with the minors. Leah, star people. But see, when he got, remember, after he got in trouble, he got smart. He just messed with young women after that. So that's what's going on. And that's why I said that's how they did him too. They mixed it all up. They took his old stuff with the sex tape. That was his real minor stuff. That was really his pedo charges. The sex tape. That was the child porn. Get it? He got the child porn. Okay, that's the young girl. That's his child stuff. Everything else was really the young woman. You know what I'm saying? The consensual 18, 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? So they mixed it all together. So the young woman, he wouldn't let them leave. The young woman, he was taking their phone. See? And he was taking them on the road. So that's where his trafficking come at. But all his Geppetto shit is from back in the day. Yeah, the Geppetto stuff on R. Kelly goes back to the tape. And Aaliyah stuff. That's the Geppetto. Everything else was him controlling young women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. It was a young woman that did his ass in. That's why I said he did it to himself, because if he would have just stayed dealing with grown women, his ass would have been in trouble. He was dealing with young women he can control, y'all. And they the ones got him in trouble. What's the pattern? Same shit. Because he got it from R. Kelly. Young woman, he can control, y'all. When I said yesterday, when Jay-Z when he was sweating Aaliyah, when he was sweating Beyonce, it was bad, grown-ass woman back then. Y'all know that. Goddamn Gloria Velez. It was the real grown woman back then. Jay-Z couldn't get no real grown woman, or he didn't want no grown woman, because he only wanted women he controlled, little girls. That's why I say little girls. They grown, but I gotta say, man, a woman that's not grown to me, I just call them a little girl, man. That's what I call them. Sorry, y'all. I don't care if she's 27, I don't care if she's 30, I don't care. Little girl. You know what I'm saying? All right? When you with your mom all the time, to me, you're a little girl. Sorry. All right? That's Beyonce. She's a little girl to me. All right, so look, right? You'll see when Jay-Z had a chance to sign artists. we went through this. He didn't sign no real grown woman, right? He always target what? Keep telling you, what make them predators, what make you a predator is your target. Huh? If I'm a lion and I'm scheming on another lion, am I a predator? Or am I ready to fight? No. But if I'm a lion and I'm scheming on a lamb, now I'm a predator because that ain't no fight. You get what I'm saying, y'all? That's how it works. He's a predator because he only targets easy targets. All right? He don't want to climb a tree to pick his fruit. He want to pick it out the ground. It's easier. He one of them type. Understand that? No. I told you, they're telling on themselves because they stuck around too long. He's a Geppetto because they target young people. You got your proof. Their whole career, you got the proof Jay-Z didn't want no real woman. He wanted young girls. So he was doing what R. Kelly did, trying to be like R. Kelly, which means what? They two are the same. So they did the album what? Best of both worlds. How many times they do one? Twice. With the album drop. Def Jam. Okay then. He's the last one left. Damn ain't got no teeth. They all finished. We see all of them be rich. No, y'all, he the last one left. Because I think they wanted him to panic the most. But maybe Jay-Z might be the one they find sleep like Proctor. I don't know. Maybe they might say Jay-Z was old. They just found him. They said about Young Scooter, right? Hey, Young Scooter died from a leg bleed. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shit. That's future homeboy shit. My point is everybody's kicking the bucket, man. Because look, let's go. The herpes cause. I've never seen a man so clean with so many dirty friends, y'all. God damn, you ever saw that before, bro? I've never in my life seen a man that was so clean, man, with all these goddamn dirty friends. God damn. I've never seen a man so clean with so many dirty friends, dirty rumors. Damn. For real. Serious. Let's go. Actually, I know dudes that are actually dirty. You know what I'm saying? And they cleaner than him. Let's go. Herpes cause. It further proves seizing a portion of money in Kelly's prison commissary. You hear that, right? In R. Kelly's prison commissary account, he owes money to the day he died. All right. Also, the orders for restitution that the trial court had set up. So it was set up that he better pay for this person's medication out his damn commissary. And that's what it is. So you got your proof. What R. Kelly did, you don't think the whole industry got that stuff, y'all? Let's stop playing. Now you see why they only mess with the same people? It makes sense now. I'm like, why they always mess with the same people? Why they always mess with the same people? You got your proof, y'all. They mess with the same people. That's how you know they got the same diseases. But then they mess with the same people because the person ain't gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? They got the same diseases, y'all. That's why they mess with the same people. You get what I'm saying? No, they get a lady. They get you pregnant. They get you. So said they get with you. You get the STD. You get to sue their ass. But when they get with another celebrity that got it, it ain't no lawsuit. Get it? And they don't even get with somebody else that got it. I'm seeing all that shit clear as day. Now I see why also some of them stay together, because some of them together by death. They know that. They got the same thing in common. They got the same STD. Ain't no breaking up. They know that because they're gonna be exposed. Told you, man. The dirtier you are, the cleaner you gotta portray yourself. That's how it go. There's some dirty, nasty people, y'all. Y'all just didn't accept the fact that they got so much money to make themselves look good every day. But they dirty, they nasty as hell, man. Let's go. I went and hit not one of them chicks raw. Hell no. Unless I'm ready to die. That's about it. If I say I'm ready to die, I don't give a. That's about it. All right? So look, right? The judge raised concerns about the restitution amount awarded to a victim referred to as Jane, who contracted herpes from Kelly. Jane's restitution was based on the cost of brand name Valtrex over another cheap brand. Hold up. Here you go right here. Over Valtrex. Jane's lifetime, which the trial court had calculated as totaling $270,466. All right. $270,466. Gotta keep paying on that medicine. Sullivan contended the court should have looked at the much less expensive generic. Nah. They say screw the generic brand R. Kelly. You're gonna pay for the top brand. And that's what happened. Y'all, he's finished. He's done, y'all. He's done. You got your proof, y'all. They walking diseases, man. Walking diseases, man. Two way. Huh? R. Kelly got a man in his case and Usher. You know, I ain't gonna talk about what Usher did to my cousin, man. I ain't gonna talk about that shit today, man. I ain't gonna talk about that. I lied. She ain't my cousin. She was my cousin. I'd have caught Usher ass in Vegas. That was my cousin. Man. Anyway, y'all, this what happened. All being that hip hop has come to an end of an era. All you ladies on the come up, one thing you better learn: that shit called groupies is played out. Ain't no such thing as a groupie. You fuck around trying to be a groupie now, yeah, your favorite celebrity gonna give you something real nice. You ain't gonna have no kids. Maybe you are, but I don't know. So look, what did Usher do, y'all? Ruined this woman's vagina, ruined her ass. Why? Cause Usher, just like R. Kelly, get it? But you know, when Usher made a song called Let It Burn, some of y'all didn't get it. He was burning when he wrote the verse. Usher had chlamydia when he wrote that song. Allegedly. But we know for a fact what he did to her. Around here, we call him Bumpy Johnson. That's what we call him. We call him Bumpy Johnson, and we call him Mr. Rice Krispie. Because Mr. Usher Raymond, he did something very foul. He gave it to her and a man, and then tried to lie, make them go all hard to fight for their money, and he was trying to play them. But like I said before, it's a recap. I done did this already. See, when Usher saw her go get that white lady, that's when Usher said, all right, I'll pay. Because that white lady had a man, and he didn't want that to come out. Because Usher knew if that man would have came out, y'all never forgot. So Usher paid it off real quick, and a lot of ladies forgot. Usher sat in the cut about a year and came back out like nothing ever happened, and them girls went and bought them tickets again. Huh? And that's what happened. Because they say I love getting humped on. Hey, this is called trying to be a groupie goes wrong, all right? But the truth is, it's 2025. Y'all always want somebody to hit that ass. Somebody gonna hit that ass, all right? You always still think of your ass accomplishment. Hey, some of us will approve it. And that's it. After the ass is dealt with, goodbye. All right? That's where we at now. So understand that. If you still want to be a human humpbag, keep it going. Because at the end of the day, she brought that on herself. I got to say it. But this whole story give you the proof that what? They all nasty, and you never hear about no condom. Zion Williamson, babies, no condom, 2025. I'm talking about they all hit whores. They all hit prostitutes, no condom. You got proof, y'all. Every last one of them. You got it now. All right? Zion Williamson, he's still doing it. Anthony Edwards, what he trend for? No condom. What they all look like? Black. Oh, wow. So they say all black people nasty. They still have sex without condoms in 2025, even though a pack of Magnums costs what? So you mean to tell me I got Magnums, but celebrities ain't got no Magnums? No, y'all. It's they don't want to win no Magnums. They nasty. Period. All right? So this woman got STD by booty going. That's what happened to her. Because she don't know they hit all booty. All right? But that's what he did to her. Matter of fact, she ain't my cousin no more, man. Done with her ass. All right? So look. You got the proof, y'all. It's over with. Y'all was still, that's the only thing that blew my mind, y'all. When I lost a lot of respect for people, man. For real, man. It was this internet made me start looking at a lot of women crazy, y'all. I look at women different and sad. I shouldn't do that shit, but that's how I look at you. If you fuck with Usher, I don't rock with you because you weird to me. You weird. This went viral. This is also how they knew a lot of y'all had Alzheimer's at 20-something, 30-something, 40. You got Alzheimer's. You're done. When they say y'all got popcorn brain, dementia, because this was world news. He got kicked off The Voice. They said don't come back. Hell no. You will never be on the TV again, Usher, in front of these white kids. Go over there. What they do, y'all, accepted it. They love Usher. They bought the tickets. They kept coming back. They kept coming back. The biggest prank ever played. Usher, a man with STDs. And those blacks still go see him. And still love him too. Why? You love celebrity. If you can go to an Usher show with a fresh ass Shin outfit, you good with that. Cause you like shit, girl, as long as I got to go to the show, you good. And that's what y'all was doing. Going to Usher shows with Shin outfits, Timu outfits, and that's about it. About it. Meanwhile, the biggest joke, the people behind the screen, the people selling the soda, the people selling the tickets, they all were trying to stop him laughing. They did. They just kept trying to. Can you believe this guy? Is it true he has STDs and they still love him? Yeah. See? Being that y'all be in y'all black world, that's why all the white people be laughing, getting jokes, because y'all don't know shit. If you had white friends, they would have been told you. You know that guy got STDs, right? You know they kicked him off The Voice. Yeah, kicked his ass off The Voice. How'd he come back? With the dirty ass city girls. Because the joke is, the city girls are nasty. Girls in the city are nasty freaks. So he came back out with city girls and he won again. And everybody bought it up. Because Usher worked magic. Told you when Usher went to see that witch, he made you forget he had herpes. You got your proof, y'all. When I tell you ain't none of them innocent, what am I showing you? The end of an era. 2000 to 2025. It's all in your face. They're dead and never coming back. Ain't no such thing as getting rid of herpes. They're finished. This fool in jail. How the hell you owe somebody in jail, y'all? He got it worse than all of us. He owes somebody in jail. God damn. Damn, bro. You all fucked up, Kels. See? Hey, Kels, the truth is, if they didn't do this shit, bro, you was not going to stay out them damn young hotels. You was not going to stop. You wasn't going to stop, bro. Because they made you a freak, bro. All of y'all, that's what they do. It's a Michael Jackson story. Start out young, turn them to a freak. Turn to Peter Pan, they really be with them kids, man. That's what they do. They don't know no better. R. Kelly mine, he 15, man. That's all he knew, man. All he ever knew, he was 15. He ain't know nothing else. Give me proof R. Kelly proved to you he was a man. He ain't know no better. All that fool knew was playing music, and that's it. That's it. Nah, man, he was a big-ass kid with the mind of a child, man. Peter Pan. Peter Pan never grew up, mean you never grow up in the mind, mean you slow, bro. It means that you don't see things the way they're supposed to be seen. See? That whole concept, 30 new 20, those are all tricks of never growing up, because really the whole concept of never growing up is you never comprehend the full reality, and your whole concept is of a child. You know, not on purpose. It's just that when you see that young person in your mind, you really think you're still a child, and you don't see no wrong in that because you're still a kid. And it's a mind game that they've been playing on all of their ass, because all celebrities are in mind control programs. That's how it works. Huh? Even your boy. All of them in programs. All right? So anyway, now you see, right? All a lot of people left with, what they say, y'all? They just gonna be left with a wet ass. A lot of women gonna be just left with wet asses, big asses, and BBL asses. Because guess what, y'all? Ass was never an accomplishment. It was just something to hump on. That's about it. But for some reason, through the internet, everybody thought they was a celebrity. Everybody wanted the whole world to see their ass. And I think everybody done hit that ass one way or another. All right? One way or another, everybody hit it. I think a lot of bros got some free jerk-offs. All that shit, because everybody, hey, bro, y'all had no clue. Y'all were born in the era of free porn. Porn was normal. We had to sneak magazines. We had to sneak tapes, getting caught. Man, y'all had all that free porn on the internet right in y'all face. And every female that showed her ass was a willing participant at free blacktail magazines, at free jerk-off sessions, all of y'all. Question is, how much I got now for that shit? Fake-ass celebrities. That's why I say, man, hey, bro, before you take a woman serious nowadays, go look at her goddamn timeline. 2025, bro. Right. Now, let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. I'm to go. I ain't trying to blow none of y'all up, ladies. I'm sorry. I need to go. I told I can't do this shit till I start messing up. Top of the top. What up, punches? TGIF. We up. Shout out to everybody in the back. We up. Appreciate all y'all. We ain't done. I ain't even do a recap yet. Let's go. What's up, Sister T? What's good, King? You remember Blacktail, right? Told you, man, the way the hell we gonna be fruity on them Blacktails. Finesse them black. And look, we had them Blacktails, no shame in the game, bro. Look, some bro had a stack of them shits on the table like that. Pop, pop, pop. I said, let me hold that shit, bro. All right. Bro, you at home acting like you in the pen. You ain't in the pen, man. The hell, you give me my damn magazine back. Nah, man. We had stuff to make sure it wasn't fruity. No, we'll do it. Hey, bro, take this book, man. Take this book. Take this DVD. Hey, man, take this DVD out, bro. I'm telling you. And you gonna lie, say we ain't do that, bro? Punch, you gonna lie? I told you, make sure it wasn't fruity. Because if you'd have said, I don't want that tape, you said, man, he's suspect. Hey, bro, check this tape out right here. I got a new one. You gonna go watch that joint. That's what we used to do, bro. Ha, ha, ha. This generation, they didn't do that. It's not their fault, man. When they was young, they had to see men with purses and shit, man. That's all they knew. All they knew was young thought with purses. We didn't know that, man. We were sneaking out. We were sneaking movies, man. We were looking at grown-ass woman, man. All right, that's it. Enough of that stuff, man. Let's go. All right, now y'all know, man. Get it through your head, man. You ain't no damn Pinky. You ain't no fucking Cherokee. You ain't none of that. All right, so y'all need to stop it and fucking get a job. I just stop the shit, all right? It's over with. Why it's over with? Because y'all can't. Look, y'all, this the new shit. Remember everybody was doing taxes from home? Remember all your people was doing taxes? I do taxes. Guess what? They just implemented some shit where nobody gonna be doing taxes. Huh? Nobody. You know how you been paying people to do your taxes? Did you know they got a whole bunch of services? You ain't gotta pay nobody. Guess who money about to get stopped? Bingo. Guess who money about to get stopped? When I told y'all every form of make of money that your people been doing, every single trace, they learned on the internet. How they learn, y'all? Tax season. I do taxes. I do taxes. I do taxes. I do taxes. Telling the whole world, right? Guess what happened? Corporations, companies come together, tech companies doing taxes for the low. Guess what? They did mine. Yes, they did. First time I did it. First time I went somewhere else from a human. You get it? Yeah. Yup. That's what's going on now, y'all. Everybody do taxes. If that's your hustle, well, just get the paperwork to do it legit, cause your shit about to be finished. Trust me on that. That's what they did, y'all. All right. Guess what else happened? PPP, tax season. Let's rewind it. Remember when people was getting money? Remember when people letting people file? Remember when people letting people use their kids? What happened? Well, people started getting stimulus checks and it wasn't theirs. And people started calling the IRS telling. People started calling the IRS telling. And that's what was happening. Because remember, the person that did your taxes, they the ones who got the stimulus check. For some people were getting a stimulus check, wasn't telling nobody, remember? So yeah, people started calling the IRS telling. So what the IRS did, for now on, well, y'all not doing no more. That's it. Finish. All right? So it's no coincidence. I used to pay somebody for years. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all did. They took that money, y'all. Nope. Now they got online tax. I'm talking about better than TurboTax. The point is, now it's people that are actually, they got apps that do your shit for free. Yes, they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's the same shit, y'all. It's actually, you know that girl that says she do your taxes, she was actually using this app to do your shit. That's about it. Now you got access to the app. That's about it, y'all. So they finished. Every hustle is done. All right? So like I said, let's go to the top of the top, y'all. Before we get out of here. We ain't done yet. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Chris Brown. That's about it. All right? Do you see how they trolling your celebrities? You might love Chris Brown. Here's what they think about Chris Brown. Right here. Man, they got that fool on the ID channel. They got Chris Brown on the channel with the killers and the monsters and murderers and serial killers. They say he's a serial abuser, man. They say you never know he's gonna do some shit. They got that fool. Ladies, you know goddamn well you watch the ID channel. They got Chris Brown on the ID channel. No, y'all, because Chris Brown got away with a lot. But see what it is, in my opinion, he's a cash cow, y'all. I say, if Chris Brown was smart, his ass better go into hiding. I'm going to just say this one last time. All right, let's all look at this. Let's all take a vote. Let's just look at this shit. Do we think Chris Brown going to outsmart Prince? Do we think he's smarter than Michael Jackson? Is he smarter than Whitney Houston? You see the pattern? I'm going to say it again. Do you think he's smarter than Prince or Michael Jackson? You know what happened to them. Like I said, if Chris Brown was smart, his ass should have been left. If I was Chris Brown, I'd fake my death and move somewhere in the cave. Yep, because he's a walking bag. And every stock in this country getting crashed, he like a walking bag. Today's episode is about how DMX got robbed for his estate, y'all. All right? Chris Brown don't get it. Chris Brown, man, you just don't get it, bro. Your family, they don't get it. The bigger you are as a celebrity and the older you get, the better it's best to hide out. Shit, even Tina Turner was living in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Some of them know better, man. When you get a certain age, man, just quit. Because Chris Brown, if somebody got Tupac catalog, Biggie mom just died, We don't know who got that catalog. I don't think we know who got Prince catalog. Chris Brown, you are the only one walking around that's waiting to give up your catalog. You just waiting to do it. They already got you labeled as a drug head. They already got you labeled as a woman abuser. Huh? The same pattern of Michael Jackson. It's just that he was accused of being a Geppetto. So meanwhile, he was accused of being a weirdo. So my point is, it's a pattern. Then Michael Jackson was accused of being a drug head. You fit the description. Hey, Chris, I keep telling this fool. Guess where Chris Brown live at? Vegas. In my opinion, that's the last place he ever gonna live. You ain't noticed that's how I go. I told you, when they become a certain celebrity, they gotta move to the West. But then it's like they can't never move back. They gotta stay in the West. They always die in the West, y'all. They always rise in the East and set in the West. That's how they life go. It's like they always start in the East. When it's all said and done, they gotta live in the West. The city of angels. Where Whitney Houston died at? Whitney Houston from where? Jersey, right? Where she died. Prodigy from New York, where he died? Vegas. Biggie from New York, where he died? LA. All right, then. I keep going. You know what I'm saying? Then now let's reverse it. Let's look at how many people from West Coast die on the East Coast. Bingo. Told you, man, when I keep telling you this game been around for so long, and all these Negroes been around for so long, told y'all it's just easy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. When Left Eye died, she ain't died in Atlanta. Where she died? Overseas. All right, then. In Atlanta, she was good. She all right, then. All right? When Aaliyah died, where she died? She died in Detroit? No. Where she died? Overseas. All right? Okay, then. And when Aaliyah died, she was doing rituals and all that. So I'm saying, yeah. So anyway, let's go. Chris Brown is being portrayed. Now, look, people don't understand what Chris Brown. Warner Brothers is behind taking his ass down. What I'm trying to show y'all, I know the pattern, which y'all should know too. This is how they do it. They campaign on you first. Then you get the smoke. Y'all all got the proof with R. Kelly because y'all all saw them campaign on him first. Remember? What's the name of the documentary, y'all? What's the name of it? Y'all all know. It's called Surviving R. Kelly. That was the campaign. That's how they start, y'all. They start first with the campaign on your ass. So what Chris Brown is not comprehending, Chris Brown, they already started a campaign on you, fool. They dropped it in October. It's playing on platforms around the world. Your black fans know they don't care. Around the world is picking up. So I know what they're doing. They're setting the stage for you, Chris Brown. Warner Brothers is behind it getting paid. Chris Brown talking about he going to sue Warner Brothers for $500 million, y'all. Warner Brothers same label behind Prince. Ice-T career. He talking about he going to sue Warner Brothers, y'all. He don't got a leg to stand on. So my point is this. If Chris Brown freaking crazy or what? Because he don't even know, right? He want to sue Warner Brothers. But meanwhile, you don't understand that Warner Brothers is the one that campaigned this documentary against you because they are the ones that was already sent to take your ass down, fool. So you ain't getting no money. And I'm going to say this documentary is the start of your ending, like I already said, because I know how they work. They don't do documentaries, Chris Brown, portraying you as a bad guy for you to still walk around like you good and you think you're going to just say, oh, no, I'm good, man. Man, they ain't talking about fool. Warner Brothers make movies. When they do some shit like this, it's a reason. Let me show you again. Look how many goddamn DVDs, videos, movies, documentaries are out on Diddy right now, and he didn't even go to trial yet because they're trying to bury his ass. No, Chris Brown, this is to start the narrative on you. Huh? It's to start the narrative. So you trying to put a lawsuit so it look like you trying to fight so you can still go on tour and get your money. But you don't have no clue. You about to be in a big trap, bro. Yes, you are. Because you the last one standing. Fool. This I know you stupid. This I know he dumb, y'all. Look up. Y'all got to film it because I see it clear as day. If Suge Knight lost Death Row catalog, what you think happened to Chris Brown? You seen the best of the best lose their damn catalog. Meanwhile, the stock of R&B and black music has crashed. So we know what that means? It means, Chris Brown, your shit might start crashing along. You sit on it. Somebody might want it now while it's worth something. That's what you don't get. That's what you don't get, bro. Like I said, I might start being deluded. I might say this look like Chris Brown last year. He already live in Vegas. He's an idiot. The narrative on Chris Brown, already he do drugs. We might just hear one day Chris Brown was getting high, and that was that. All right? Because in catalog, y'all, Biggie died with $10 million. His estate was worth $160 million, y'all. That's how much his estate went up. Chris Brown, if somebody was to get control of his, and he's so, oh my God. You know why he's so dumb? He just keep making more music and more music and more music and more music. You know what he's doing? He just keep bigging up his catalog more and more and more and more. That's why they let you keep going. Yeah, Chris Brown, keep making that music. Keep making that music. Do you not? Just so happen whenever a so-called artist passes away, right? You always hear about what? They just made some new music. Right? Or they got something coming out. Told you, man. Told you they be stupid, y'all. The more he making music, guess what he doing? Bigging up his catalog. If we just looked at DMX ain't got his damn catalog, what you think will happen to you? So all you actually doing is making more music for them to take. But at this point, like I told you with these celebrities, it's not about the money. Chris Brown didn't need the money. It's the black celebrities that never want to accept the fact they're not famous no more. They never want to accept it. So being that he's being tarnished for the person he is, he want to grandstand and sue Warner Brothers, but he's only doing it to front for his fans, so they think he's fighting back and he ain't a piece of shit. And meanwhile, he just trying to go on tour and get his money. That's it. The same ass bum that was selling clothes out of his backyard. All right? That's it. But like I said, Chris Brown represents an era, a generation of people that's just like him. They think like him, and they think it's okay for what he does. They say he's selling everything he does. He does no wrong. All right, they do nothing wrong. Everybody love him, so that's why nobody respect them. They talk about 47. They talk about all these other people, but they don't say nothing about the 5 people. They don't say nothing about nobody. So that's where we at now, y'all. I'm just giving you the rundown. The end of an era. Believe in what you want to believe in. Do what you want to do. It's just entertainment. I'm just the one to tell you. Don't be out here looking like your granny and grandpa talking about you going to the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert. Because for your generation, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. All right? For your generation, goddamn it, Luther Vandross in jail. That's your generation. Luther ain't do that. All right? That's your generation. Luther ain't get nobody no STDs. So what? And Luther was, so what? He ain't get nobody no STDs. Your generation, you got 2 of them. You got 2. 2. Certified. Proof. They all what? Nasty. What's the narrative? Black woman nasty. That's the narrative. What's the narrative? They let anybody nut in them. Yup. You mean to tell me these people still get STDs and have unplanned pregnancies? You mean to tell me they have unplanned pregnancies in 2025 with all that fruity sex been going on with no condoms? Yup. So you mean to tell me they have more sex without condom now more than before? Yup. More than when Pinky and all them freaks was out, they have sex without no condom now. Yup. Why? They wasn't raised to wear condoms. That's why. They wasn't raised to wear them. And plus, some of them were so poor, they couldn't afford them. By the time they grew up, mad them $5. They can't afford it. You see what I'm saying? No. That was another trick for y'all. We're going to make the condom so expensive. Yeah. Another thing I told them ladies, bro, they didn't know the game. They didn't know, nah, man, he ain't forget his condom. Nah, you ain't get the fact. That fool was so broke, he couldn't afford no condoms. That's what happened. He was so broke, he had to make decisions at that store. He couldn't afford no condoms. That's what that was. Yeah, then some of y'all started accepting it, but after you got pregnant, then you realized he was broke. Guess what? If you would have realized he couldn't afford no condoms, you knew he was broke. If you would have been seeing that fool never buy no magnums, you would have known he was broke. So I told you, there's so much shit y'all just don't know. That's why a lot of y'all ruined your life. You ruined your life from a broke motherfucker that didn't want to buy magnum. That's right, because he had to buy 40 to drill your ass. That's what he did. He bought a 40 and he unloaded in your ass. And you had a 40 water baby. That's about it. That's it. And that 40 water baby grew up and he loves Instagram to this day. He can't help it. All right? On that note, I'm about to go, y'all. I'm out. Appreciate everybody. Friday. What's up, Dario? Let me stop this stuff, man. Nah, you know what it is? They all sick, y'all. They all sick. The end of the era, y'all. It's just one more left. Best of both worlds. Somebody sing the song. All right? The end of an era is not just R. Kelly. What Nas been said. Nas Ben told us about both of them. What'd he say? It's right here. Past interview services of Nas exposing R. Kelly and Jay-Z. What did he say? They liked them. That's what he said. But that's what nobody listened to Nas. Who did Jay-Z turn everybody against? Let's prove to the world they've been under the influence of Jay-Z. Dear God. He turned everybody against Nas. Right? Who else he turned everybody against? Kanye. Who else he turned everybody against? Drake. See the pattern? Nas. The ladies like Nas. You know, ladies used to like Kanye. Everybody like Kanye. Ladies used to like Drake. Somehow Jay-Z was always able to turn everybody against somebody, huh? But nobody never turned against him. We ain't figured out yet, huh? Everybody still did not turn against him yet. You still didn't get it yet. Because I told you, he controls your reality. Man, they gave that fool that money and crowned him God over black people. Once again, they say black people, you are finished. You have no faith. Any faith you have in Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, you better look at Jay-Z. And that's all you're going to get. So to this day, they don't know about nobody. They don't even know about Zeus. They don't know about nobody. But they know about Jay-Z. That's it. All right? So now you got what you got. Now you see the end of an era. If you still down with this, it means the end of your ass. Kiss your ass goodbye, all right? Goodbye, old head. Arrivederci, walking throwback. That's y'all, all right? First, we ain't done yet. Why? We going to close out. Why? Because them fools still on YouTube, that's why. Because Cannon, when they said the fact, his sister got to go overseas and she got to still work pregnant. Life after Def Jam, y'all. When you sign the Def Jam and you get jammed up, you're going to still have to work till the day you die. Here's the proof, y'all. Here's the proof. Method Man getting clowned. Def Jam, blueberry muffin soup. Ashanti, overseas, pregnant, a freak show, performing, Murder Inc. hits. All right, Auntie, about 47. Something like that. All right? No, weirdos. Nelly, what he doing? He just still praying to God he don't come out on no Diddy tape with no baby on. That's it. So he told Ashanti to go on tour, but that's a good distraction before the Diddy trial started. That's about it. All right? This is nothing but Nelly and Ashanti pulling the shenanigan, pulling the distraction because the Diddy trial gonna start. And Nelly, every day, he pee on himself because he hoping he ain't on tape. Yup, we know what Diddy did to him. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right? The end of an era, y'all. That's it. It's a closeout. All right, what's up, Sergeant D? What's up, all of y'all? What's up, Yolanda, Richard? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Big Phil? What's up, Big Phil? Hold on. I'm trying to read the chat. Nelly got them cheeks glistening by Diddy on tape. That's right. I think so, y'all. I think so. All right? Be proud of Ashanti, y'all. Looking like the Statue of Liberty. All right? Do you now see why? Y'all know why Ashanti was going to. Y'all know why she was going to Dubai. Stop playing. Y'all know what she was doing. And then you're going to see Easy. When she got with Nelly, the trip stopped. So I told you they needed each other. Y'all know that. They needed each other. It's simple, y'all. They didn't get married till after Diddy got in trouble. Nelly got married because he did not want y'all to know what happened. And she got sick of going to Dubai because y'all started catching on. Everybody started saying she go over there to get doodled on and stuff like that. They said that's how she was getting her money when she was blackballed by Irv. That's what they say, man. But you're going to see something. When she got with Nelly, her ass stopped taking them trips. Because they needed each other, y'all. Publicity stunts. They did the same exact thing Megan Good and Jonathan Majors did when his ass got in trouble. You're going to see. They don't start couples with families till their ass get in trouble. All right? He was in trouble getting Khloe E-pills, Diddy allegations. She was accused of going to Dubai. Let's start a family because they weirdos. Only weirdos start families after 40. Not the first time, the last time. Weirdos. Only a weirdo wait till they get pregnant to go on stage and perform. It's the truth, y'all. I'm going to be real, y'all. Ashanti tried to steal Christian Rock's swag, y'all. She did. The first baby, she did, y'all. Y'all forgot Christian Rock was winning so much because all these platforms were behind her. And y'all forgot they actually made Christian Rock a star on purpose. But I'm not lying to y'all. She was trying to be like Christian Rock. I remember when this shit happened. When Chrisbrown was winning, going to the club with her baby. You remember Chrisbrown was winning she was winning with that ratchet shit. Ashanti trying to be Chrisbrown Rock right here, y'all. Y'all know damn well Chrisbrown ran around pregnant. Ashanti tried to be Chrisbrown Rock. I'm not playing with y'all. Ashanti lost her mind too, y'all. It's either that or I really think it was a game where they really thought woman was that dumb. So I always look at it two ways. Either she's dumb or she think the woman that comes see her dumb. One of the two, y'all. And she playing a role. It's only two ways. That's it. So that's why I say, ladies, if you like Ashanti, just keep it to yourself. Just don't say, I love Ashanti. You're going to sound crazy. Don't say that shit. All right? Just don't say that, man. All right? No, say you love her music, but you can't say that because she ain't made no music in mad long. Now, let me show y'all once again how AI control this shit. AI controls it. You ain't going to beat none of these platforms, and certain content is getting limited. So I'm just saying that to say it's the end of an era, but it ain't over yet. Some new things are going to happen. So next time you talk to me about Cameron, just make sure you think about this video. All right? And then ask yourself, was they really real gangsters like that? Or was Cameron a punk? He had real people with him, but they always knew put that money in your face. Put the money in their face, they gonna think I'm real. Nah, y'all. It's over. It's over, y'all. Trust me on that. It's over. Ha ha, Joel. Joel the dope head. It's over, y'all. All right? Let them people be, man. It's over. All right? Def Jam embarrassed everybody I showed you on Def Jam. Everybody on Def. Even today, DMX got robbed for his money. Def Jam. Wife couldn't get the bag back, y'all. Wife could not get the music. She couldn't get 50%. He got robbed. Def Jam. Huh? Def Jam. Rest in peace, Herb. Rest in peace, DMX. Who had any clue both of them would be dead? His ass in trouble. You watching your stars fade away. One day this picture both of them left before their time. Like I said, you ain't noticed that yet. I don't think it's no such thing as no rapper living too long, y'all. I don't think it's not no gangster rapper. All the gangster rappers dead. Eazy a gangster rapper, he dead. Tupac was a gangster rapper, he dead. Prodigy was, he dead. All before their time, y'all. But the truth is, they did dirty deeds and they signed them deals, y'all. They just never thought it was true. When you sell your soul to the devil, y'all, you don't get to determine how it goes. And it's always going to go not in your favor, bro. Because you get everything up front, Joels. You get everything up front to have your fun. But in the end, if you ain't smart, it's going to end bad for you, bro. Just like both of y'all. So now you're going to see. Cam was never really no big homie because all his money came from Jay-Z and Dame. All right? Period. That's why to this day, he still don't got more money than Mace. To this day, his ass work on the internet. But guess who his fans is, y'all? Guess who his fans is? And we're going to leave it alone. We out of here, y'all. We out. All right? We out. What we here before we go? Y'all stay tuned up, wax. Hold up. Gumby Santana. Yeah, he's an idiot. He was wearing that shit too. I just be thinking about how they had a whole world in a frenzy. That's why I be clowning, but I know for a fact they are in so many black men's heart, chest, spirit, mind, soul. Ladies, everybody, y'all know this. You watched it. You know there's so many people that thought they was Joel. They thought they were Jimmy. They thought they were Cam. They actually thought they were Dipset people. I remember like yesterday with the clothes. People thought it was them. Everybody want to be blood. Where all that stuff at now? No, y'all. I know what's going on. Most men are traumatized from their childhood because they believe this shit. And they still believe it. That's the only difference. It's people that still believe this shit. They don't want to accept the fact. No, that shit fake, bro. They all fake. You get it? No, y'all. They exposed. That's all it is. Shit. Cam was the fakest one. Jim Jones really than Cam and Mace. Cause why? We got the proof. Cam never could do nothing by himself. You seen Jimmy go solo. Thanks, Maddie C. You seen Mace go solo. And the truth is, Cam could never do nothing by himself, y'all. He had to always have an entourage with him. So he couldn't even start a YouTube channel by himself. He had to go back to Mace. Told you, man. Cam is the weakest link. I've been spared Cam, but I've been stopped sparing his ass. He the weakest link, y'all. And that's why you ain't never heard of Cam doing nothing to nobody. All right, that's it. That's why when he was a rapper, the truth is he needed Jim Jones to hold him down. Yes, he did. All right, yes, he did. So you'll see Cam is very scary by himself. That's why you never seen him do too much of nothing by himself. So you ain't gonna play with me. You always seen him deep with real Harlem bros. He's scary, y'all. It's out the bag. Then when he got shot in DC, what'd he do? Tell. Jay-Z and them did it. Cam Ben exposed himself, y'all. It's just that he was our favorite, guys. That's it. He was my favorite over Jay-Z. He was. Cam was my favorite, y'all. So I got to keep it real. Nope. Not no more. I think Cam is actually weaker than Jay-Z because Jay-Z was paying his ass. So that's the truth. That's because we talking legacy now, y'all. It's not about how I'm going to write it, you going to write it. It's legacy now. We got the proof. Cam, you was never nobody because you on YouTube. It's the truth. All your peers are gone now, bro. Even Joe Button on Spotify, he doing better than you. This is the truth. No, y'all, they're embarrassing. The end of the era, y'all. These are all the people that bragged in our face, stunted, floss, diamonds, cars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, mansions. Now, they shall be disrespected, clowned, and they're going to be our fucking entertainment. And that's it. Rest in peace, DMX. I know we out, y'all. One. Yeah, Yolanda, when you start talking about Drake, people start acting different. And like I said, it's the men that got into liking men. When you talk Drake, all you really got, all we really supposed to be doing, we talk about them, period, is their music, their talent, their accolades, stuff like that. See what I'm saying? When it comes to those accolades, what the music game has always been about, the music game is always, you get the deal to become a superstar, you get the deal to become a household name, sell as many records as you can, right? Touch as many fans as you can, many outlets. That's what it's always been about. But in this game called Sore Losers and the internet, it started to be this thing where the person you don't like, you just trash them online all day, but it has nothing to do with record sales. Nothing has never stopped Drake record sales. He has top Michael Jackson records. He has a lot of money real fast, and that's just what it is. If America shit on him, he's going to still get his money. It's just what it is, y'all, because it's music, all right? And in America, when you black, you were raised to pick entertainers as your fucking family members and your characters you love and worship, and that's all you're going to have. So that's just what it is. And it's starting to show now. That's why I'm saying it. Not only is it showing, everybody also knows this. You know, them people born with no parents, them people from broken households, they actually look up to entertainers. Yup. They actually look up to them. They think that's how they look at the shit. I'm going to argue with somebody in real life about a motherfucker I don't even know. Because in my mind, because I like them so much, I'm going to stand up for them. But you don't know now, y'all, that shit is psychological crazy shit now. That shit crazy, y'all. When we argue, that's why I like when the real bros be in here, man. You feel me? Hold on. I respect when the real bros be in here. Because I can talk that talk. Told you, the chat keep it going. What's up, the Chits 1000? The salute, Wax. Now, let me tell these fools, see? When we was arguing over rap, we argued over fucking raps, dummy. We argued over raps, verses, hooks, beats, albums. That's what we argue over. We never argue about the person. We never argue about the person. We never did that. Because he my favorite. He can't do no wrong. No. I like the Nas. My friend didn't rock with Nas. All right, nothing I was going to say going to make him like Nas. Because he didn't like Nas. So we talk, we only talking lyrics. That's it. I got to prove my fucking point through lyrics. Accolades. That's how we prove our debate, dummy. Remember, this era, they so dumb, they even know how to debate. They so dumb, they don't know how to agree or disagree. We argue about the context. We argue about basketball. We argue about scoreboard, fool, points, accolades, real shit. You argue about who you like. Because you from a punk generation, you were raised under umbrella that taught you to like men. Not respect their work of art like the man. You grew up in a social media era where you hit like buttons, so you learn to like people. You hit so many like buttons, you like people. That's it. Had nothing to do with music talent. Nothing at all. Nothing to do with hot 16s. All right? Nothing to do with none of that. So, we are, if I said Jay-Z the best and bro said DMX, guess what? We got to prove it. How we going to prove it? All right, bro? Who first album was the best? All right, well, How you want to keep it? Street? You want to go pop? We go pop. Who sold the most records? Who made the most money? Who made the most money fastest? All right, then. What you want to do, bro? Who had the best videos? Who had the best hooks? Who had the best subliminal messages? Who had the best bars? Huh? Who had the best topics? Who told stories the best? You want to talk rap? Who rocked the crowd the best? Who got the best stage presence? DMX. We can talk. That's talking rap, dummy. It stays within the music, the rap, the talent, not the person, dummy. Yo, DMX real. I mean, DMX will fuck Jay-Z up, man. I'm telling you, man. DMX real, man. Nah, man, Jay-Z, he pussy, man. He pussy, man. He pussy. That's y'all, man. No, that's why I said they were taught to hate so much they don't know what nothing is. I really peeped it because today, y'all, I saw it. It be shootings at lounges because Negroes don't know what a lounge mean. A lounge mean chilling, fool. Want to be lounging, chilling, relaxing. Where we come from, bro? What guru had a song called Lounging, right? We be lounging, bro. That's chilling. We from the L, we be chilling. You mess with us, diddy get popped, but we be chilling. So look, right? In this era, they had lounges, but somebody gonna get shot at a lounge. No, you broke niggas be going to lounges and y'all be shooting because y'all be broke. The only way you gonna shoot at a club when you leave with no woman, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no hotel, and you ain't got nothing. They're the ones that shoot at clubs. Remember that. That's why I don't go to broke ass clubs. Remember that. Matter of fact, them hip hop clubs, we should play it out anyway. Don't tell me nobody black on no club because I ain't going. I ain't about that. Hey, I'm out of here. One.